Cowbell, it's time to wake up. Good morning. Mr. and Mrs. Northam. Okay. It's the Bob and Tom Show. Jess Hooker at the Silac Insurance News Desk.
It's a great color on you, Jess. That nice kind of a, what is it? Like a plaid with a little pink in it. Very, very sweet. Very nice.
It matches her Bob and Tom T-shirt.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
See that?
That's the one that's on sale right now in the pop-up shop.
I feel like I'm just on a gross plug. I'm sorry. I honestly didn't notice what was on under there.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
Hello, Ace Cosby.
Hey.
I'm Chick McGee in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studio. Big day, special day here on the show. Here's Tom to explain.
Now, Josh Arnold has decided he is going to shed his, quote, winter beard.
Winter's beard.
Winter's beard. Thank you. Mm-hmm. And he's doing it in phases. And the first phase, as I understand it, was to shave the chin from the lip down. And he has been asked by our producer to stay back in his office until the show starts.
Yeah, he sent us a picture of the hair in the sink last night.
And it looked,
saw that.
And here comes the man himself.
It looked like pubic hair. Oh, my
God. I know this is radio. Ladies and gentlemen, he is his chin, such as it is jutting out from below his lip.
Let me tell you something.
A bear.
That is wonderful.
It looks like he has huge mutton chops leading into a mustache. God,
You are Paul Giamatti and John Adams.
it is a look.
It's kind of a Lemmy.
Yeah.
Well,
Now, do you know who Lemmy is?
No.
Well, let me explain.
That is gorgeous.
Lemmy, a
Motorhead.
famous bass player, singer
Ace of Spades.
from
I
Motorhead.
can't look at you all
You don't
day.
even look like Josh.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't
I'm not
believe
sure you are, Josh.
I'm going to tell you, it looks great.
It does.
I think it looks
You
great.
are a liar.
No, I do.
No, it looks.
I honestly think it looks great.
if you walked into a place, people would say, "Weirdo."
You don't think they would go, oh, that guy, that's just how he does it.
No, they think you're a weirdo. They think you're posing. You're either in a stage play of some sort.
They
Did you
think
go
you're
to a store like that yet?
Hey, I did this pretty early yesterday, so I've been out
What
and
was
about.
that like? Did people just...
Did you go to your massage appointment like this?
No.
Okay.
No. My PT massage and all that is, no, yeah.
Okay.
I did that right after work. So.
Okay.
I do not recognize you.
Huh.
It is.
I didn't see much of a
disturbing.
Disturbing.
I'm with Tom.
There was a local traffic reporter who affected that look for quite some time. He was also a famous nudist.
All right.
Oh.
You knew that, right?
Oh, I did. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, he did that look. The giant sideburns leading into a mustache with a shaved chin look. Maybe that's what's throwing me.
My chin is cold.
He had a picture of him over his fireplace in his home.
Naked.
Of himself?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very interesting.
Absolutely.
Was it something to be proud of?
That I'm not.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to say adequate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, just to get off the topic, coming up today, we have art historians have issued a paper on the size of the male genitalia in the history of Western painting.
Western painting, not
Yes.
like Greek and.
Well, no, that would include
Western
I'm sorry.
Civilization?
Yes, not the Old West.
Okay.
I don't know if there are a lot of. I know there's some very fine Western art, meaning
I thought it might be
cowboy art.
Ansel Adams in black and white.
Yeah,
bunch of cowboys wandered around.
No, sorry, I meant Western. So, okay.
Okay, the Chick McGee on Instagram. Josh's beard is up, and I put a poll up too, yay or nay. So there you go. We're rolling, man.
Now, is the plan to leave this version of the beard for more than a day, or?
No, I was tomorrow it was gonna be something different. So
I'm telling you, that looks so good.
Why do you hate him? Why would you tell him
should keep
that?
it for. I honestly believe
You're
this.
a liar.
You should see.
No,
you should compare that to Ambrose Everett Burnside, who had this same look during the Civil War.
Yeah, it does have a Civil War look.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure what the practical nature of it would be. I've never understood the Amish beard where they shave just the mustache. That looks terrible. No one looks good like that. But yeah, this is a very Civil War-esque.
Yes. I'm fighting for you, Ace. Thank you.
See, I was going to say, how you doing, Ace? You all right? But
I got you.
This is really going to throw me all day.
Oh, well, I don't need to do that.
But once again, we'll find out more. And where is the survey right now?
It's so great.
I'll put one up on Bob and Tom.
Okay. Also, while we're at it, if you'd like a shot at winning a $250 gift card from Amazon, we have a Bob and Tom Show listener survey posted right now at bobandtom.com/survey. Also, while you're there, Ms. Hooker is wearing underneath her shirt, she's got a T-shirt underneath that.
Whoa.
It's the Bob and Tom Big Microphone T-shirt. That's for sale right now. It's our pop-up store. It closes tomorrow.
Look at her flashing. Go ahead, flash
I'm
Tom.
not flashing.
She has a T-shirt on underneath. Okay, thank you. It's unbelievable. I got a really busy day. I didn't have time to call my lawyer.
I got a really busy day.
We have also our charity shirt from over the weekend in Iowa. We've got a handful of those left. We're selling those, and the money goes to the great Stead Family Children's Hospital in Iowa, which is a great place. So if you want one of those shirts, grab it today, please. Like I said, it's a so-called pop-up store. A lot of cool things going on in the news. How about the world of sports?
How about the world of sports? We got the NFL Combine going on, and the workouts start on Thursday, but there's stuff going on right now. There are examinations and turn your head and cough and measurements and all sorts of things, Tom. We'll talk about it.
Okay, good.
And there's an interesting tattoo in Major League Baseball, one that you might not expect. Cleveland's Major League Baseball owner Lawrence Dolan has passed away at the age of 94. Quite a surprise.
Oh, yeah. That's...
I mean, right there at the end. It was.
Well, he died after a long battle with a bear.
Yeah. And let's see. Oh, Luka and the Lakers and the Mavericks get together tonight in the NBA. That soap opera continues. And other sports coming up, Tom. There you go, buddy.
Okay. Now, is there any chance, Josh, that I could have one facial hair request?
Yeah, of course.
In the process of this.
This whole week has been requests, yeah.
Could you at some point just have a pencil-thin mustache?
Yeah, maybe. So maybe what I'll do is it's a regular mustache Friday. Maybe then, like Saturday, when I'm going to shave off the mustache, before I do, I'll take I'll make it pencil thin and send you a picture.
Yeah. To me, that is the ultimate in horrible.
It's bad.
Let me tell you something. The thing you've got going on now, and I'm not kidding, it's glorious.
Well, thank you.
It really is. It's exactly what you strive for.
It's so dated.
That it's back?
That it might be back.
No.
What if this becomes a trend and it started right here with our very own Josh?
Well, I think right now the current trend in haircuts is terrible.
I do too.
The shade side
Hitler,
thing.
That's not even the thing. It's just like this mess.
Broccoli,
it looks like
or whatever the hell. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a bird's nest on the front of their heads.
The shave side's not a thing. I mean, if you're military, it's different, or firefighter, and have to do it for the masks, etc. That's one thing. But yeah, that's just a look that harkens back to the military in Germany just before World War II. Pencil thin mustache.
Yeah, I'll do that for you.
I'm trying to. Frank DeFord, the sportscaster, had one. David Johansen, the great rock singer, had one for a while. By the way, David Johansen is fighting cancer right now, and there is a fund if you're a fan of the great band, the New York Dolls. You might want to Google that and check it out. David is a very interesting guy, musicologist.
He is an interesting guy.
Musicologist, and for quite a while did the pencil thin mustache. I think kind of as a joke. I'm not sure.
Stevie Wonder has it, right?
John Waters.
Somebody had to do it.
Black dudes can always pull off the pencil thin mustache, I think.
Okay.
Michael Jordan had the Chaplin mustache, and that's not what I want to say.
He did.
Yeah.
It's sometimes called the toothbrush,
right?
Or more likely the Hitler. Mm-hmm. Really, I don't think that's really ever gonna. That's not gonna come back. I don't think.
No,
I don't think so.
And with that one kind of. The last beard look ever. Right now, I've got a news story coming up about the odds of Earth getting hit by that asteroid have changed. Speaking of odds, Prize Picks.
Yeah, second half of basketball season's here. The NBA race to the playoffs. It's heating up, and Prize Picks, the best place to cash in on your favorite sports with over 10 million members and billions of dollars in awarded winnings. Prize Picks makes daily fantasy sports accessible to everybody. The app's so simple to use. Just pick 2 or more players across any sport. Pick more or less on their projection, and you could win up to 1,000 times your money. Do not miss your chance to cash in as the league's best fight for playoff positioning. Join Prize Picks, America's #1 daily fantasy sports app, available to play in more than 40 states, including California and Texas. Download the Prize Picks app today. Use the code TOM and get $50 in bonus promo funds instantly when you play $5. That's code TOM on Prize Picks. Get $50 in bonus promo funds instantly when you play $5. Win or lose, you'll get $50 in bonus credit just for playing, guaranteed. Prize Picks. Run your game. Must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details.
All right. Thank you very much. Do we have the ability to make a picture of Josh with like a sepia tone?
Yeah.
Can we do that on?
Yeah, I can do that.
Because that's the look.
Okay.
Take off the glasses.
There's a quick email we got. Hey, well done, guys. I did not know you had General Ambrose Burnside on the show today.
There we go.
Yes.
Exactly.
A pleasure to be here.
We'll get that posted immediately.
Let's get him some iced tea.
Sweet tea.
Sweet tea.
We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Brett Michaels is our guest, and can we talk music for just a second?
Sure.
You got a lot of TV stuff going on, of course, but this all started for you as a musician.
Right.
And let's go way, way back. Very first band that actually had a gig that you were in.
That was Laser. And let me explain the ridiculousness of the comedy of errors that is my life. We decided we wanted the AC/DC Lightning Bolt / Kiss Z. It was like an S. So we were Laser, Lazer. Right. Then we had no money for a backdrop like Kiss had, right? So we decided we took one of the old school, I'm going way back, old school bed sheets. You remember they used to make those 3D looking bedspreads that have like a tiger so we had the band Laser with a tiger backdrop. That was our backdrop. And then we went to Chess King, where we bought.
Love it.
Yes.
Chess King. Are they even still around anymore?
No, wait. I'm going back a few years.
I know you are.
I got our members only jackets, and we stopped into Chess King at the Capital City Mall, and they only had 3 of the 4 aluminum foil looking members only chromish jackets, and 3 of the 4 members had to walk around with it, and the other member, the drummer, was left out. And then we would change off the jackets, and we had our first gig in Marlon, or my friend Marlon at Jan's basement, charged 25 cents, and about 6 of the neighborhood kids came down, and we played a couple Kiss songs, and then what we didn't know, we just put the record on. And played along. We played along. Like, we don't know all of this song. We had the beginning of Rock and Roll All Night, and then we referenced the album after that.
Look at that.
Great.
Laser.
And may I ask what particular hair configuration was happening for you at that point?
It was, again, a combination of awful. We hadn't gotten that far.
A combination of awful and what?
We hadn't gotten
the other part.
Yeah, no, it wasn't good. I know that a little bit.
Uh-oh, we have a phone call.
Hold on. Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, man, it's Donnie.
Hey, Donnie.
Hang on 1 second, Donnie. We got a special guest in the studio.
Hey, is Brett there?
He's here.
Brett's here,
There you go.
Hey, Donnie.
Thought you would aim poison, just like Journey with that Puerto Rican from Mexico. I'll say it right to Neil Sean.
That's right.
Kristi, could you make it any more obvious?
What?
We was just talking at work making fun of you.
What?
What are you talking about?
Is that Hurricane Earl in your panties? Or you just happy to see him today?
Thanks, Donnie.
All right. Thanks,
Yeah.
Donnie. Oh, yeah.
Thanks very much. kids are, 11 is your son, right?
Yes, correct.
How old's your daughter?
6.
6. Okay, great.
Yeah,
She still gets away with stuff, probably. 6 years old.
She's so funny that I just refuse to punish her for anything.
Right.
She came up from kindergarten one day and she goes, Dad, Stacy and I were playing catch and she hit me right in the balls. She only has an older brother. She's only heard that area referred to as that. A good dad would tell her that she's wrong. I am not going to do that. I have chosen to use that to my advantage. She'll be on her first date and making out with some dude and she'll be like, touch my ball. Guess who's done making out? Until at least college, because now everyone in high school thinks she has balls. Thanks, Facebook.
Best daddy. Come on.
Buckeye fans, Ohio State Buckeyes celebrate the victory. If you're still basking in the glow of Ohio State's win and the college football championships, we've got something special just for you. It's a full-sized, officially licensed college football playoff national championship football, priced at just $129.95. Available only at Nyco Sports. Call 800-345-2868 or go online at nycosports.com. That's NIKCO sports.com. There's Jess Hooker. Hello. There's
Hello.
Josh Arnold.
Hi.
Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. There, I'm Chick McGee. We're in the O'Reilly Auto Parts studio. Hello, Tom.
We should point out once again, Josh Arnold is shedding his winter's beard, and he is doing it
In stages.
Yes, and the stage 1, he has shaved it from the chin, the lower, the lip down. So
Yes.
It looks like you have magnificent, gigantic sideburns, is what it looks like, and a mustache.
but growing right into the mustache.
But what's that called? Like, that, is there a look for that?
It is.
Some would say hideous. Some would say gross.
I would say glorious.
Some say glorious.
One of the teachers at my high school affected that look.
I bet they did.
Before
He
I bet they did.
He
I
was-
bet that was current when you were in
he was
high school.
actually, I would later learn, he was actually a World War II hero, really a great gent. But he also had, what do they call it?
And a convicted pederast.
A meerschaum pipe.
Oh, my.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You know, the
That
really.
goes with that look.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah, that goes.
This guy, he was a really good guy.
Only you would have this teacher. American hero.
No, seriously, I remember when I read his obituary, I had no idea that he had been in the Navy and had been in some pretty serious. What's the word I'm looking for? Some serious stuff.
Yes, he was in the S.
But yeah, he in that era, sideburns were very popular. But he had done the whole thing where the sideburns grow into the mustache. You don't see that look much.
Tom, what would the reaction be with your girls because you like sideburns? If you grew them into
you look good in them.
He looks good.
Yeah, I
Mutton chop.
can't grow that much facial hair.
Well, but like thicker though, because those sideburns look great.
I agree. I think Tom's
But yeah, that is a very unusual look that Josh has.
yeah.
I think I could get on board if you trimmed this up.
Right. I didn't.
It's very bushy.
I know.
And because I wasn't sure if I was going to or not. I wanted to see what it looked like.
I'm telling you this right now. The bushier, the better. I can't get over how much I like this.
Certainly for comedic effect, at least. But, I appreciate it. Yeah, some have said, not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Others,
that would work on stage. You'd be funny like that. And I mean that in the best way.
Well, I appreciate it, but I don't think
your gestures.
It doesn't totally fit me. I don't think.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
It's such an affectation. It's like wearing a big sign saying, "Look at me."
It is, yeah.
And it's the opposite of who's the guy? Who's the guy in the Senate from Pennsylvania that doesn't? He has the exact opposite.
Oh, right.
The
hoodie and the
he just wears. He just has.
Yeah, you're right. He does have the.
He just has the hair from the lip down.
Yeah,
that kind of. I know what. I'm not sure.
Flavor saver.
I don't know what kind of. No, he has but it's all the full. He has a much fuller version of that.
all the way down.
Not just the little triangle.
A lot of flavor can be saved.
Yes.
It's not the soul patch. It's much.
No, he has the full.
A lot of real estate.
The exact opposite of what Josh has.
Right now, you have no flavor to be saved. You can't save the flavor, can you?
It's going to run right down your neck.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's got to.
So I can only 69. That way it stays on the mustache.
Right.
You know what? If I didn't know you and I saw you at a truck stop, I would go, yeah, that's that guy.
Right. I don't think you'd bat an eye.
No, not at all.
No, I would avoid it at all costs.
You'd have to get
I would look and point and laugh.
I think you'd have to get a cowboy hat.
I've got one here in the studio.
We have to do that.
I also have a pipe here in the studio, so we'll take some fun pictures.
Yeah. Again, if I saw a person like this, I would avoid them.
You avoid everybody.
That's true.
No, he doesn't. He bothers everybody.
That's more Union Civil hat, though. Union Civil War hat.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll get those photos up. In the meantime, it is time to go through some letters. This is what we do at this segment of the program. I do not have our new letter music yet.
We get letters.
Here we go. I got this.
Nice.
There we go.
It is nice.
Hello. Good morning.
Vince Giraldi field.
Nice to have you up this morning. Hopefully there's more. Okay, now I have a pretty good one.
Go.
Dear Bob and Tom Show, I recently watched the documentary Becoming Led Zeppelin.
Oh, yes.
You may have heard about this. It's the early days of Led Zeppelin. They interview the surviving members. It's supposed to be very good. I learned, writes Randy, that Jimmy Page and John Paul Jones performed on the song Goldfinger.
No kidding.
I knew Jimmy Page did. I guess now hearing it again.
That is not Jimmy Page playing the famous but Jimmy Page and John Paul Jones were both session musicians. That was recorded in '64, I believe. And I think that song was written by Anthony Newley. I'm not sure. But
Anthony Newley. Goldfinger.
Oh, man, what a performer that guy was and ever. Okay.
Oh, he's the Stop the World, I Want to Get Off guy.
That was my parents' favorite, by the way. They loved him.
Don't you ever at some point say, when a reference comes up like Anthony Newley and Stop the World, I Want to Get Off, you go to yourself, man, that's really an old reference. You don't go through that?
But I think Goldfinger is a classic. We talked about it yesterday. Shirley Bassey is still with us. And the fact that the guys from Led Zeppelin played on it is kind of cool. Well, thanks. Yeah, thanks for. I really want to see that documentary. But thank you, Randy, for taking the time to point that out. I'd forgotten that Jimmy Page famously played on the Goldfinger soundtrack. He was just a kid.
He would have to be.
But a great session guitar player before he became Led Zeppelin. Now, yesterday in the show, we were talking about the Yugo. And your dad had one. Your mom and dad had
my parents had one. Yeah, that was our only car for a while.
Yeah, kind of a real cheap car. And they stopped making them a long time ago, but they're apparently coming back. And I took the time and trouble to dig up a story about the Yugo because the Yugo, one of them once actually blew off the Mackinac Bridge famously.
Horrifying.
Yeah, and I made a joke about it that it was sadly, really, that some woman was on the thing and obviously didn't survive. Her name was Leslie Ann Pluhar. She blew off the bridge in a 1987 Yugo in 1989. So it was used. At least it wasn't a new one. In any event, I said, as she plummeted to her death in the Mackinac Straits, she yelled, "Fudge," which received the exact response you just heard
Wow, we did it again.
Explain why it's called fudge.
Because Mackinac Island, which is, of course, the famous place where the movie
Somewhere in Time
was filmed.
I
only know
refuse
that
to
because
participate.
One of Chick's favorite movies was filmed there, but that's the place.
That's how good the movie is. I look over the fact it was filmed in Michigan.
There are no cars allowed there on Mackinac Island, and there's famous ferry boats that go out there. It's a lot of fun. But it's famous for its fudge, and the people who visit there are often called fudgies. Dear Tom writes,
Now, when they have to ship the fudge somewhere, they have to... They have to pack it up into boxes, right?
Yeah, they pack the fudge.
Does that happen on the ferry boats?
Yeah.
That's not where I'm going.
Do the ferrymen pack the fudge?
Don't even set a price.
Don't pay the ferryman. Do you get that reference?
No.
That is very obscure.
Yes, pretty.
Ace, do you get that reference?
Of course.
What is it?
Of course. He'd rather not say.
Krista Berg.
Krista Berg in the song "Don't Pay the Ferryman." One of those really earnest, just dreadful lyrics.
It really is.
That was 80s, right? 80s?
Yeah.
This is a worldwide problem. We need to put this in song.
Mr. McKnight writes, former Michigander from Royal Oak.
Oh, God.
I thought your fudge joke was hilarious.
One guy.
No, it gets worse. Mr. Osaki. Hey, I'm from Michigan. I'm familiar with Mackinac and its bridge and its fudge. And Tom's fudge joke, still not funny. Writes Mr. Osaki from Flint, Michigan. So far, it's a 1-1 against the fudge joke.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, as she plummeted to her tragic death, I thought yelling fudge would be funny. Apparently, one guy agrees with me. So we'll move forward from there.
People to drive you over now, right? Don't they, if you're scared?
I suppose.
What?
Yeah.
Like you can just stop before the bridge and there's a group of people there?
Yeah.
Are you too scared to drive over the bridge?
That's my least favorite bridge. It terrifies me.
I
hate that bridge.
It's a giant. It looks like the Golden Gate. I think it's actually longer.
I love stuff like that.
And there's a trick, Josh. If you open the door to your car, there's part of it where you're going over these grates. And if you open the door to your car and go just the right speed and look down, there's an optical illusion. The grate disappears and it looks like you're floating over the.
That's pretty cool.
Floating over the sea. It's.
I don't know if I'd mess around, but it does seem.
Oh, it is terribly dangerous. I don't really recommend it.
Next thing you know, you'll be yelling fudge.
How many lanes is that bridge?
I haven't been. I forget because I never really counted it.
6.
I think it's only 2. I may be wrong.
I think
it feels like it's only 2 because I go right in the middle.
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding.
That's
how scared I am.
But if you are out there, be sure to get the fudge. It's excellent.
Good morning, knuckleheads, and the beautiful Jess.
Oh.
It says here, this is from Jimmy. Jimmy writes, I heard from a coworker that the Oscar Mayer Wiener Mobile will be in London, Ohio this Friday, the 28th. It'll be at the Walmart.
Yeah.
I'm sure with a hometown hero like Chick McGee being from London, Ohio, you guys must do an on-site broadcast from the Wienermobile.
I know we've done it before. Next time it's nearby, we'll
scrape together the cash. We'll be there.
Yeah, a little Walmart.
Now, Jess, you've ridden in the Wienermobile. Is that
I have
correct?
not. I have not.
I've driven it. You know.
Really?
I've driven the Wienermobile.
He cheated in the Wienermobile.
We were having a race.
Oh.
I was racing great Al Unser Jr. I still lost, by the way.
Yeah.
The man can drive anything. But yeah, we're hoping to see the Wienermobile sometime soon. Let's see. Here we go. This is from Mr. Pascaret.
Oh, hey.
Dear Bob and Tom Show, I have never emailed the show before.
All right.
I listen daily. I hate to admit this, but I laughed out loud when Tom shared the Yugo driver yelling fudge as she plummeted to her death. Well, thank you, sir.
As she plummeted to her death.
Certainly appreciate that.
Into the frigid waters.
Wait a minute. Did she die?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He all but read her obituary
In
a couple minutes ago.
1989.
89, yeah.
He said her name.
Yeah.
Well, it's
first, middle, and last. It was very.
Yeah.
There's
no doubt.
Real weird.
But they're
giggled the whole time.
But they're bringing back the Yugo.
Okay.
That's the whole thing. That was the story yesterday. That
is.
crappy car may make a comeback.
The Vastava Yugo.
Doesn't seem any sillier than a smart car.
That's true.
Josh's family car. Crappy car.
You remember those little
Was it that bad?
My cartoon host hero, Clown, Flippo, had a clown car that the door opened on the front. Like it was tiny, and the front was like a regular passenger door, but it was in the front, and you open it up, and that's how you got in. Really small.
Yeah, what were those called? I remember those.
I don't know, but I think they were primarily, marketed to the clown crowd, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd love to have one of those, just to scoot around town.
The safety features today, I think.
Oh, God, you'd be vaporized.
Yeah, you'd be turned into a pancake in one of those. Yeah, fortunately, even the smaller cars now, they have much better safety systems. Pat Godwin is here with us. Now, Pat, do you have some kind of a tribute to Josh's?
Yeah, I had to go way back to
facial
Civil
hair
War to kind of find a song that would fit.
Once again, Josh is
a lot of work, a lot of research.
Taking his beard off one piece at a time. He has removed the hair from his lower lip south, so it looks like he has huge sideburns and a mustache.
Mine eyes have seen the trimming of Josh's winter beard. He has trimmed out the part where there's pizza crust and beer. He will lose his beard one snatch at a time. Oh, this is just day one. Oh, way to go. More power to ya. But looking like this, no girl will do ya. Not even your crush, Paula Abdul. The trimming must go on.
Okay. The man says it needs to continue. I will make sure it does.
Oh, well, thank you very much. That's very good. Very good, Pat. Thank you very much.
Let's see how the poll is going here.
I'm going to guess.
It's got to be mostly nays.
No, it's right now 70-30. Yay.
Wow. They want to see me.
They love the beard.
I think they enjoy seeing him look ridiculous.
What do you mean? That's not the case. I think if you did if you could do some kind of hidden camera thing and send Josh into some kind of place where he'd be looking for, to talk to people, I think that this look would put off women immediately.
I was at a Menards yesterday, but I think if you're going to go anywhere looking like this, that's a hardware store is a safe place.
Yes. I think you should dress up as a Northern soldier first, and then as a Southern soldier, and see what happens with each
Would probably depend where he was.
No, I don't think so. No, the middle of the country, Kansas.
Well, then they're just going to think he's a reenactor. I think if he goes in contemporary clothing into a store, I'm just saying I think you'd have a lot of trouble mixing it up with people looking like that.
Josh, were you self-conscious at Menards?
No, I keep forgetting about it until but I can feel that it really is colder than it has been.
Right.
But yeah.
What's the big mistake reenactors make? Whether medieval or Civil War.
Real bullets?
Nope. Shoes.
Oh, they don't commit to the shoe.
Nope, you'll see a Southern officer wearing Air Force Ones. It's just a...
Well, that's when you go to... I went to one of those, whatever it was, medieval
fairs. The same thing. Yeah.
Renaissance fair?
Yeah, one of those. Yeah, no, it was a sit-down thing.
Uh-huh.
Oh, one of those. Okay, yeah, the horse show.
Medieval times.
Yeah.
No, this was a... This was just a dinner.
Oh, the mad...
That's medieval times.
But it wasn't like in an arena. It was in a nice restaurant.
Yeah.
But it was one of those deals where they're, more grog, sir, that kind of thing.
In a restaurant, and they didn't have jousting or anything?
No.
Well,
that's very... Yeah, that's odd.
What? Stupid and odd.
Oh, you were at Medieval Times 2 in the airport.
Or Medieval Times to go.
But you're right that they had the whole outfits and the cloaks, but they have Nikes on you. That does kind of throw a person. Now, what's coming up in sports, Chick McGee?
Well, that's interesting. The NFL Combine is going on. Something about the former NBA insider for ESPN works for St. Bonaventure now. It was his dream job, and he's auctioning off some of his sports reporting equipment. I'm not sure why. He's raising money for St. Bonaventure, I guess.
Okay, we'll look forward to that.
right. I don't know why it's a sports story, but we're going to talk about it. All right. Okay. I got a couple of guesses as to why it's a sports story, but you decide for yourself.
We have we've had the Mad Shatter. We have now the number one version of that, which is so bizarre.
The proud pisser.
Yeah, we really need a staff psychiatrist to explain some of the things that people do out there. Plus, we have the new dumbest thing happening on the internet, and it's dumber than almost anything.
Yay!
You ever want to go? Maybe you should just go back to eating Tide Pods and shut up.
Is it taking people out?
In part, yes.
Okay.
Not killing them, just massively injuring them. Right now, the Bob and Tom Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. BetterHelp is all about accessing therapy, about great mental health. And the interesting thing about BetterHelp is the therapy is accessed online. The way it works is you'll fill out a questionnaire. You'll be matched with one of some 30,000 plus credentialed therapists with a wide range of specialties. And by the way, you can switch therapists anytime, no extra cost. And then the therapy itself is done online. You can do it like it's a cell phone call. You can do it like a Zoom call. You can just like you're talking, or you can do texting back and forth. It's up to you. And also where you do it is up to you. So you could do it in your car in the parking lot if you wanted to. The therapy can be done in a very private way. At your convenience, where you want to be. And if you've been maybe a little nervous about going to a therapist and sitting in the same room with somebody you don't know and revealing a lot of stuff, this is one way to access therapy that's gives you a little more privacy in an interesting way, because it's all done online. So see what I'm talking about by visiting BetterHelp.com/BT Show. And once again, the /BT Show part will knock 10% off your first month. So if you've been thinking about therapy, this is a new, interesting way to do it. And by the way, it's not that new. Over 5 million people worldwide are participating in programs with BetterHelp. Once again, it's BetterHelp, H-E-L-P, BetterHelp.com/BT Show. Work on being the best version of yourself. And don't be afraid to access a little bit of therapy through BetterHelp. Once again, BetterHelp.com/BT Show. Also, coming up in the news, do you remember the story of the golden toilet? It was stolen from Winston Churchill's birth home.
God.
The trial has started for the 5 alleged thieves of the Golden Throne, if you will. We'll find out about that. And egg smuggling, it's now a thing, with egg prices being where they are. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Now, have you been having a good time here with the Bob?
I've had a great time here so far. I've actually been down here on a junket for Trojan rubbers to see how the larger sizes hold up there in the heat near the equator. And so far, our test results have produced amazing information.
Have they? Like what?
Well, I go 2-ply sometimes, Kristi.
Oh, really?
Yeah, sometimes I go with the XL and then maybe something that's scented. And you should know, baby.
I don't know.
You've been involved in half of it. I swear to God, she has.
If the whole movie's just Rocky in a nursing home, can you imagine? He's calling out Bingo, all weathered in the face, looking more like Mickey each and every day, you know, just bored with life. And,
Yo, Adrian, I said B13, not B30.
Johnny, that was great.
Johnny, that was incredible.
Hey, Chick, can I get a tape of that?
You sure can.
Dear Diaries, this is my 3rd time to the Bahamas, but it's my first time here in Nassau's, and I probably already know more about the Far East than anybody I know. Since I stepped off the plane, my mission has been twofold. Hang some flyers to sell my boat and hunt down a mysterious free-range island wolf. The fact remains, the island wolf is the most dangerous of all wolves. I swear to God it is. Think about it, it's an island wolf. So naturally, no matter where it goes, it's already cornered. States. We know it's out there. I just pray I don't walk up on one when it's in heat or laying its eggs.
I saw you on MTV recently, Donnie.
Yeah, on ridiculousness.
Yeah. They called you ridiculous.
Right to my face.
Right to your face.
Oh, man. I know. And you know what I think's ridiculous? Everywhere I travel now in the continental United States, don't matter where you go, Tom, you mentioned you can't go 2 miles without running into a roundabout, or they're trying to invent a roundabout.
I love them.
I hate them. I swear to God, they're basically crop circles that have been paved over. I was raised on four-way stops. It was simple. You pulled up, you gave a good firm head fake. If that didn't work, you used your turn signal with your middle finger right to their face.
Now, roundabouts, actually, they reduce gas consumption substantially, and they reduce traffic fatalities a great deal, because you don't have the, what do you call it when you hit somebody from the
T-bone.
The T-boning. But I'm a big fan of the roundabout.
Well, you've been watching too much Glenn Beck. I hate I swear, four-way stops create gridlock and back up traffic. No, they don't. They give us time to sober up, dumbass. Now you got 9 drunks in a roundabout, Tom. You're messing with the Matrix.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Day 2. It's amazing how much money people blow on vacation. Today I seen Tim Wilson's drop about $20 on old Henry bars. What a waste. I mean, at his age, why start eating healthy now? That's $20 could have been riding on a blackjack table, but the casino here sucks, and I'll say it right to their face. They don't even have scratch-off tickets in this one. I love the instant wins. Number 1, it's your best odds. Everybody knows it. And it's a win-win, because even if you don't win, you still get to eat all the candy that you scratch off. But unlike Tim Wilson's, I've been on a fixed income down here. Been a little short on cash. Been having to order off the kiddie menus for every meal. And even though I ain't under 12, they have to let you order off the kiddie menu. It's Commonwealth law. But I hate these waiters who think they're cute by still giving me the booster seat and crowns to color with. They're lucky I don't beat their ass. And I've gotten them back the last 3 meals without extorting to violence. They give me the crowns. I just change the daily special on the board to read pork swordfish, $10.99 a pound.
New York Jets cornerback and arguably the best player in the previous NFL draft, Sauce Gardner, is partnering up with, he went to Cincinnati, he's a Bearcat. He's partnering up with Buffalo Wild Wings to, of course, make something called sauce.
Donnie, don't you sell your man sauce?
Heck yeah, I do. By the court, Tom.
Oh, yeah. Little guy ranch.
I ain't bragging, but there was a time where I could bust a clay pigeon from 100 yards.
Skeet, indeed.
Now, is your man sauce cream based? What is the?
Well, let you know when she walks away, she'll be raising guppies in a jar.
Oh,
swear to God.
Oh, man.
Oh, well, this will help.
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom, it's Kenny Tarmac.
Hey, Kenny, how are you?
Hey, Shooter, we just landed. I'm in ATL. Just got in from ORD through DF Dub. I had to call you guys. You got the new Barstool guys in there, huh?
That's right. Pat McAfee, Todd McComas are here, yeah.
I know. Listen, Pat, heard you walked away from some major coin guy. I love it. Power move. Way to blow up the flow chart, Shooter. Now, get this. Holbeck, he was the GM of SmearCorps. His brother, not the one who ran Lucom into the ground. No, the older brother goes by Merck. He was pulling almost 40 G's on straight commission, and one day, just like you, up and said, my work's done here. Didn't even give the standard 2 weeks notice, and word has it he's making twice that much now with the remote-controlled chip clip people. So, almost exactly like your deal. Dot to dot to dot to... Hey, Stud, I was going to ask you. Hang on, I got to take you. Hey, Shooter, we just landed.
No, we're still here.
No, what about me? Through RD. Not much. I'm just on hold right now with that idiot punter that walked away from like $500,000.
Wait a minute. You're not on hold.
Yeah,
just
that one.
I can
hear you. I'm going to pitch him, but I just want to wait to make sure this isn't some sort of publicity stunt. The focus group loved it. It's a spin-off idea. The sports fan that eats too much cheese and ODs on the ultimate nachos every Sunday.
Oh.
Yeah, we love it. It's called Barstool Softener. Well, yeah, the logo's the same, but our Barstool, zoom in. You'll notice the legs are a little, see that? The legs are all tapered, all 4.
Sure. Is he going to re-say this? Because he's talking to somebody else.
The money's in the detail, Mike. Listen, I got to take this. Hey, Pat, love the ballsy move, guy.
Hold on, Kenny.
Let's reload for next week. I got a board now before.
And you can win some tickets to that with Gunner this afternoon. Lots of other shows coming up. I'll give you some details soon.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. There's Jess Hooker.
Hi.
Josh Arnold's here. Ace Cosby. I'm Chick McGee. Hello, Tom. We're in the O'Reilly Auto Parts studio.
Got a few more letters to get to, if you don't mind. Coming up, by the way, asteroid update.
Again?
Yeah, this is about.
Is it getting closer?
No.
We'll have to find out.
Did I wreck it?
Well,
Sorry.
okay, look. It's either getting closer or it's getting farther away.
You want me to read it now?
That's the only update we can have.
Okay.
No, the update is what are the odds of it hitting the
odds are
hitting
going up or down?
the Earth? Because the odds were going up that it was going to hit the Earth. What was it in 2032?
So it's more likely now.
Well, we're going to find out.
All right, let's find out.
This is what the teaser is all about.
Let's find out.
Okay, go ahead, tell them.
We have an update on the killer asteroid.
You don't say.
Now, wait a minute. Are we going to start calling it the killer asteroid?
What percentage point do you start calling it the killer asteroid?
Now, again, we did not name it the killer asteroid.
I think we just did.
No, that's what it's called.
No, it's called the city killer asteroid. Is actually NASA officials say the odds of the so-called city killer asteroid hitting Earth have dropped dramatically. Known as 2024 YR4, the massive space rock is estimated to be 164 feet wide, and at one point it had 3.2% chance of hitting Earth in 2032.
No, that's not bad. 3.2%.
3.2%.
And you poo-pooed that, but
96.8% it won't.
Again, I give the analogy, if you had a table with 100 guns on there and 3 of them were loaded, would you put one to your head and pull the trigger?
Absolutely.
Depends on how much money is on the table.
Well, one of them's going to go off. What if you had, how about this? Let me do it this way.
Okay.
You put 100 people in line.
Right.
Yeah.
And say, I'll give you each $1,000 to stand in this line. You have to walk up to this table, pick up a gun, and put it to your head, knowing that 3 of them are loaded.
This is a really ugly scenario.
That's the
Well,
same.
so is getting hit, having the Earth get hit by an asteroid that's the size of a football stadium.
Am I walking up there after someone else is chosen? So that gun's off the table.
Yeah.
Oh, are you the last
Well,
one?
that changes the odds every time.
No, it changes the odds every time. I'm not doing it.
But it's perfectly possible. Any statistician would tell you it's perfectly possible the first gun could go off.
Any statistician will tell you that doesn't work.
Exactly.
What do you mean?
And any statistician will tell you anything just to make you stop talking.
Hey, cram it up.
Hey, I heard that.
But no, this. We didn't name it the killer asteroid.
Well, what are the percentages now?
0.00005.
Oh, yeah, it's not.
1 in 20,000.
Okay.
I wonder why. Is it something we said?
Yeah.
I was so excited about this. I mean, wouldn't it have been really cool?
No, I don't like anything about it.
If the odds kept going up?
No.
So a city killer is... that's awful. That's what they called it. It's not the killer asteroid. It's the city killer.
But it wasn't going to be big enough to do the whole dinosaur thing.
Right.
Where it hits the Earth and there's a cloud and there's no life anymore.
Yeah, thankfully.
That would have been...
The dinosaur.
Then we would have had to get... SpaceX on it or something. You just send guys up with dynamite and
True.
Bruce Willis. Isn't that the movie where he blows up the
Armageddon?
Okay.
Isn't that the awful Aerosmith song?
That's a great song.
Yeah, that
You
does.
are right.
That does blow. Really.
You don't want to miss a thing.
You don't want to miss a deal.
Oh, God, yeah.
boy.
Should have just...
Well, we came a long way from Sweet Emotion, didn't we?
Yeah. That's the one where you want the band to pull a Skinner.
I had no idea that was the same band for a very long time. I had no idea that was the same guy.
There was probably a bunch of session guys.
Dream On.
They were shooting up in the hallway. Yeah. There's a difference.
Wow.
I don't know. Well, I'm losing.
Even Cheney's got a gun in that.
Right.
Even Love in an Elevator. Even Pink.
Right.
I know what it is.
Okay. All right.
Where are you at on Dude Looks Like a Lady?
Hate.
That's
Thumbs down from
Horrible.
Godwin.
Hard pass.
Yeah.
It is kind of catchy, but what a silly song.
Anyway, so that's our outer space update. Oh, the astronauts may be coming back sooner than they thought.
They were due when? Not initially, but the second when they were like, hey, you guys are going to have to stay up there. Was it March?
I heard one of them's coming back in a hat box.
What happened up there?
Well, there was a problem.
Oh, man.
A hat box. There we go. NASA's 2 stuck astronauts may end up back on Earth sooner than announced.
Okay.
They hope to bring Butch Wilmore and Suni Williams, S-U-N-I, in mid-March instead of April. No.
How did they get stuck?
They went up there. The spacecraft that took them up, they weren't convinced that it was safe to bring them down.
Yeah, I'd wait too.
Yeah, no kidding.
Hey, you guys fix that, all right?
So I guess their goal at NASA is to get them here in time for March Madness so they can place a few bets. Because sports betting, as you know, is illegal on the International Space Station. Were you aware of that?
No, I wasn't, but
it's very. The world's very confusing.
It sure is.
If you're flying over certain areas, you can't do.
I know only a couple rooms up there are pot friendly. Yeah, it's very strange.
Yeah.
Oh, can you imagine blazing up in space? It'd have to be a vape, right? If they want to do.
There's no way.
Space.
Yeah,
no,
they couldn't allow any.
No,
you can't have an open flame.
Right.
I heard a really interesting story last night. Someone that I know was at a concert in Miami in the late '60s with Janis Joplin.
Oh, wow.
And there was this sort of very odd weather. There was like a real low fog. It was an outdoor concert. And Janis stopped the show and said, in her rather, I'm sure, hippie-esque voice, although she was extraordinarily intelligent, as you know.
Yeah.
No, she was her valedictorian, real bright, but yeah, she kind of talked in that, hey, you want a ball, man, that kind of thing.
Well, I mean, she's valedictorian of a high school.
She said to the crowd, please stop smoking pot. It's all lingering here, and I'm getting too high to sing.
Oh, wow.
So, I mean, what an odd situation.
Contact high.
But it wasn't pot at all. It was the weather?
Yeah, the weather was holding all the pot down, supposedly.
Okay. It wasn't like a natural mist.
Okay.
I see.
And then we remember the letter we got. Letter we got from a pilot. No, I made it very clear that there was an inversion of some sort. Had you been listening and not combing your stupid sideburns?
Nobody tells a story worse.
I just think it's fascinating that of all people, Janis Joplin.
Right.
Didn't you think it was a low-lying fog? I feel like he even said low-lying fog.
All the pot smokes getting in the way of my heroin buzz. But remember the thing where the private pilot, the marijuana smoke from the people smoking in the private jet was seeping into the cockpit?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, don't respond to these.
I knew. I still have to be nice to him.
Well, you know what? Let me tell you something. That's a dead end. Okay?
Get you nowhere.
We've all tried that angle.
Yeah, it gets you nowhere.
Okay, tell me your Janis Joplin story. No, go to save. I've got plenty of time. Okay, there we go.
Don't have one.
Would you ball her?
I don't think I would have, but I saw a documentary about her, and her smile was very infectious.
Yeah.
I thought she was, I would really like to hang out with her.
Well, she's a valedictorian.
Oh, Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes-Benz?
And I liked that she wasn't a great singer. It was just all
She
heart.
just loved it, yeah.
Yeah.
They thought I was gifted in third grade. I didn't eat my paste, so they thought I was very smart. Yeah.
Speaking of great singers, we got a great singer obit coming up, sadly. We will be returning with something from the world of sports that I'm sure will be fascinating. Soccer stadium funding or something
Today,
else
I turned
makes you
on
want to jump off a bridge.
This is from Bobby.
We don't have time. When we get back, we're in the O'Reilly Auto Parts studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Dreamed of Tom. Oh.
Chick McGee. Chick said earlier he's never touched a cow before, but the rumors about the girls he's dated are not quite coinciding. And ladies and gentlemen, a warm round of applause for Belle and her people. he's just funny. Oh, yeah. Let's see if we can get something out of there. Okay, you got the hang of it there? Yeah, I think so. You think so? Well, you better get some milk because we don't want you to be an utter failure. All right, you ready? On your mark. Get set. And go. Yeah. There he goes. He's. Come on, keep going, Chip. The cow's leaning over towards you. It must be. When was the last time you had your head completely into the hooks of the section of a jersey? She falls over. Stay with her. Hang in there. Stay with her. Hold her back. Well, he's a nice guy. Don't make him chase you. I wonder, Tom, did he lose a bet or something? 5 seconds. Come on, Chick. And time. It's over, Chick. You're all right. The official measure. Now we're up against a quarter already.
Smiley's ahead.
Oh, wait a second.
Yes, you did.
Well, we have a set. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Mr. Chick McGee. What a trooper, Chick. And you know the Bob and Tom are not going to let you live this. Neither is Kristi. You got a half, he got a quarter pounder. How do you like that, Vince? You know, like his milk, you make garbage pies.
Oh my God, the humanity!
Oh, there are kids here. They should have seen this. We have the turd man here. It's under control. The turd man is
all right.
Okay.
Hi, Kristi Lee here. How would you like to go on vacation with me? No, seriously. Join me September 28th on a journey through the lovely landscapes of England, Scotland, and Wales with Paulette. We'll travel through the charming countryside and also experience the historic cities of London and Edinburgh. Experience the best of Britain's rolling countryside and bustling cities rich in history and culture. We'll see the iconic landmarks of London. Visit the storybook villages of Oxford, Chester, and Shakespeare's Stratford-upon-Avon. We'll behold regal jewels of Edinburgh's castle and visit the medieval walls of York. This and so much more. The best part? Paulette makes travel easy, including flights, meals, hotels, sightseeing, and local experiences. It's all planned for you. You can just sit back and have the time of your life. Don't miss your chance to see Britain with me. This is going to be a great group and an amazing trip. I already know we're going to have so much fun. Call Colette at 800-581-8942 or visit bobandtom.com to learn more. Don't miss out. Call Colette at 800-581-8942.
I used to do James Mason as a stand-up comedian.
Really?
So this hooker walks into a hardware store, says to the man behind the counter, I need a hinge. And he says, oh, you want a screw for the hinge? And she says, no, but I'll do you for the toaster.
That's a good joke. That was the.
That's a good one.
That was my classic James Mason.
Very nice.
And Jimmy Stewart as a horse race announcer. That was my first bit.
Really?
Well, the horses, they're down there in the gate, and they're ready to go, and they're off. And he's, well, Well, you see, hey, Mr. Ed wins by a leg.
Details on that show coming up.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Jess Hooker at the Silac Insurance News Desk.
Hello.
Let's face it, our goal is to educate Miss Hooker.
There's Pat Godwin.
She's a woman of a certain age, significantly younger than most of us.
Josh Arnold.
Has to walk around with a shield against all the dorks in this building.
There are a lot of dorks.
Yeah, she's got.
I don't mind
and I'm one of them.
Yeah, I like you guys.
But we are trying to educate you as to some of the awful songs we grew up with. And this one was referenced earlier. I'd forgotten the music on this is really good, but give this just a little bit of a listen here. Remember this?
Just awful right there.
Yeah, don't pay the ferryman. Very earnest.
Yeah.
Serious.
Relax.
Yeah.
Don't even set a price.
Ride for free? What do you?
Yeah, I'm sure it's one of those
death and
one of those English. Remember those early Genesis Peter Gabriel things with all the little.
That is what it sounds like he's trying to do.
Frog people.
And he's being a little Van Morrison-y too.
It always reminded me of Meatloaf.
Oh yeah, it's very theatrical.
Yeah. It sounds like an outtake from Les Mis.
Yes, exactly. It sounds like a musical.
If the composer weren't as good. Very serious.
But he did Lady in Red, right?
Oh, yes.
We got to...
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
It's a good song. No?
Yeah, he did.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Ace is never
Ace
wrong.
on this one.
No,
What's
you
the
don't think
matter?
so? Who did Lady in Red then?
Krista Berg did Lady in Red.
No?
That's what I thought too.
I'm thinking of Chris Rea. Okay, and that's another song.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, Chris Rea had a really good tune also.
Krista Berg did Lady in Red. That's right.
Yeah. But yeah, don't pay the friend. Very earnest.
Chris Rea's wife, Diana?
Diana Rea?
Yeah.
They call her, of course.
Diane
Yeah.
Diane Rea? Is that what's better, Diana or Diane?
I'm so sorry.
Dia.
There you go.
Oh.
What, is this from the Gene Wilder movie?
Is that
Now that's the woman in red.
Oh.
I thought that was the woman with the red shoes.
The man with one red shoe is
Tom Hanks.
And then of course Red Shoe Diaries was softcore porn.
Okay, of course.
Really softcore.
We're off topic, I think.
Jess, how many years apart are we?
2, I think.
Oh, okay.
I was born in 81.
Yeah, so I was born in 78.
Yeah.
So
Okay, I was wrong.
No, I'm not trying to correct you.
Yeah.
You dummy.
I thought you were 79. Sorry.
Okay, let's move forward here.
I was born in 37. What's that make me?
37.
I have underwear older than you.
Hey, guys, Josh's new facial hairstyle.
Yes.
Once again, he's decided to take his winter's beard off, and he's taking it off in stages because he's a genius.
It's fun.
And today is a Civil War hairstyle. And someone has pointed out, Dennis, that you look like the grandpa in the Chitty Chitty Bang Bang movie.
Okay.
Definitely.
I can't recall that person.
I can't.
But,
I think we have a picture to jog our memories, I believe.
Yeah, and there you go. It's
There he is.
exactly. Wow. It's dead on.
Yep.
It is the same hairstyle.
Your hair is not that gray, but yeah, and
Right.
you're not.
No, everything. I can't tell that guy from Josh. Yeah.
It looks just like John.
But again, and it's a full beard, except it's the shaving is taking place from the lower lip south all the way down.
Why did this become a facial hairstyle?
That's what I'm asking. I don't know.
What is the advantage of that?
Right. What's the advantage? Because if let's say it's
Is it about?
winter and
Is
you
it
wanna
about? Is it about eating and not getting things?
Exactly.
It is.
Why? It must have been.
You know, back then they had a lot of soup, so maybe it was
right.
And then what's the Amish thing that I think is a terrible look on everyone, where there's no mustache.
Oh, no mustache, full beard. Yeah, I agree with you.
I don't get that either.
Yeah, that was bad.
Oh, the Coopster, the Coopinator, Coopmeister.
There's nobody that looks good on. I think it looks okay.
Who?
Amish men.
I don't think it looked good on Clooney.
My dad had a weird beard. This is no joke. Black hair, dark hair, red beard.
Red.
That's common. That's an Irish thing,
Oh, yeah,
obviously.
very
yeah,
Irish.
yeah.
It's called
we know some
something-
friends that.
Oh,
have
yeah?
that. Yeah.
But it looks weird.
Are
it
you
looks
Irish?
weird.
I had no idea.
A little bit.
So a Guinness hair, Killian's beard.
Exactly.
Oh, there
Wow.
you go.
Black and tan.
Dear Tom,
Red.
Yes.
another email.
You could have let that go.
This is from Bobby. Today, Tom, I jumped in the car, turned on my radio, and the first thing I hear Tom say is, as she fell to her death.
With a slight giggle in his voice.
Fudge. I think I used the word plummeted, but
Thanks for keeping up the positive energy.
again, it's a safety thing. The Yugo was a crappy little car, and one apparently flew off the Mackinac Bridge.
Wasn't the Yugo like $5,000 loaded, right?
It was very inexpensive.
Could you imagine?
And they're trying to bring it back. So
there's a market,
and there's probably I'm sure there are people that collect them. There are all kinds of crappy cars that people collect.
You know, you say crappy, but I don't. I mean, maybe it was just the case of my family. My parents said it was as reliable a car as they've ever had.
Well, I remember the guy who wrote the letter, and he said that make sure that you have a good defroster on the back window. That way you can see where you're pushing it.
Did you mention
I'm sure there was some lemons. Yeah.
Did you mention there was error on her part, or I had heard that the air had lifted that car? Is that true?
She said that it says later that it was proven speed was a factor.
She was apparently speeding over the bridge, but
Yeah.
But air too. That's how planes take off.
I heard that it lifted her off.
Yeah, probably both. A combination.
I mean, the bridge is designed so that you're not supposed to go flying off of it.
Lifted.
But you said it's great.
Lifted.
In parts, yeah.
Oh, in parts.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
It's great. It's an incredible feat of engineering unappreciated by many.
I'm going up there this summer, so I'm excited.
It sways.
Okay.
Okay, try the fudge. It's awesome.
I'll bring everybody some fudge back.
Oh, you will. Everyone does.
Leave me out.
Famous for their fudge. Have you ever seen the movie Somewhere in Time?
Oh, gee.
No, I've just seen because Chick likes it or whatever, but no, I haven't watched all of it.
And don't keep us hanging on. Bring vanilla fudge.
Okay, vanilla fudge.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Just for Tom.
I thought the don't pay the ferryman joke was obscure. A vanilla fudge reference.
Beard is making you funnier.
The Vanilla Fudge was a band.
Oh.
They did a couple of, didn't they slow down a bunch of Motown hits?
Keep
me hanging on.
Set me free.
Very odd.
Vanilla fudge?
Yeah, I think it was kind of a bunch of white guys doing black music, and it was
Fudge.
classic stoner music, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Kinda. Yeah.
Okay.
Heavy organ, kind of like who's the Inagata of
Iron Butterfly.
Iron Butterfly, that kind of thing.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Dear Tom, I heard your fudge joke this morning. I'm a Michigander. I'm from Battle Creek, and it made me want to drive off the Mackinac Bridge.
I just said as she was plummeting to her death, she went, "Oh, fudge!"
Well, Battle Creek people like cereal jokes. I don't like, of course, jokes.
But see, the fudge joke yesterday was a reference to that hockey story yesterday, which was about the announcer.
Hockey story?
The Buffalo Sabres announcer on the air gets hit by a puck.
Oh, well, that makes sense then.
And he screamed out the F word.
Right.
Fudge?
No, the real one.
So that's the ergo, the reference to the Buffalo Sabres joke from the sports desk.
You've been trying to justify this bad joke for 2 days.
It's not a bad joke.
You really have.
It's not my fault she drove off
You're
the
my
bridge.
friend. It's a horrible joke.
I thought we got rid of the segment where we revisit yesterday's show.
We knew emails would turn into that.
emails have just turned into this.
We knew that would happen.
He does what he wants to do.
And you know what? He knew it when he suggested.
He's a very tricky man.
Yeah, the man is.
And if it succeeds, it's his idea. If it fails, it's my idea. See how it works.
Dear radio legends.
I don't know what show
this is from a farmer.
This is a mess today.
This is from a farmer. I praise all farmers, hardest working people in America. And particularly dairy farmers, thank you very much for the cream in my coffee this morning.
You and Big Dairy.
All farmers will tell you dairy farming is the easiest of the farming.
Oh, yeah, really?
Got their fingers laced.
You would last 2 days in a dairy farm and say, please, God, let me stop.
I barely lasted through the entire dairy farm tour.
Okay.
So
I barely lasted during the milk and the cow contest.
Should we save our letter till we come back?
Yes.
Okay, this is a great letter from our farmer named Craig.
Why don't you go in the car and read it?
Okay, that's very funny.
That'd be fun.
If that's a fudge reference, we're out of here.
Let me tell you about Raycon's Everyday Earbuds, can I?
Yeah.
May I? You know they've been updated. Raycon's Everyday Earbuds are the perfect partner. Maybe you're going to the gym, you're working out, you're going to work, you don't want to hear your boss yammer on.
Maybe you're shoveling the driveway. This summer, you're cutting the lawn. Whatever you're doing outside, you don't want to just sit there wallowing in your own thoughts. How boring.
Or you can make a phone call. Premium audio that goes where you go. And Raycon's latest model, better than ever, 32-hour battery life, multi-point connectivity. Raycon's quick charge function, 10 minutes of charging, yields 90 minutes of battery. And active noise cancellation, starting just half the price of other premium audio brands. And available in a variety of vibrant colors, blue, violet, green, even rose gold, and collector's edition colors. And they have a 30-day happiness guarantee return policy, no questions asked. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom. Get up to 20% off site-wide, 20% off everything on Raycon's website, including 20% off all headphones, too. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Coming up, earbuds in the news, of all things, as we explore shower music and bathroom music, according to a recent survey.
Big fan.
We'll find out what you listen to on the can.
Yes, sir.
And in the shower. It's all coming up. That, and we have
poopy music.
We have raccoons in the news, as well as pee-pee news, meaning pee-pee and penile length in contemporary art.
Oh.
It's all coming up. That's the artistic portion of our program. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts studios because this is the Bob and Tom Show.
This woman is listening to the Bob and Tom Morning Show on Q95.
That's disgusting. Why, nothing could be worse than that. Well, I stand corrected.
The Bob and Tom Morning Show on Q95. Get up and get it on.
Third and goal, hit Golden Showers. Tate on a slant that was initially ruled a touchdown with 8 seconds left. After review, the play was overturned. As you can see, he's short of the goal line.
No, he's not.
And yes, he is. He's way short of the goal line. He's like an entire ball short of the goal line. The football, Tom. So that's with 8 seconds left. They had to stop play, look at the review. But then, due to a rule that causes a 10-second runoff when a clock is stopped by officials and then restarted, the game ended.
What?
With 8 seconds left.
What's the point of that rule? Another play?
In theory, the Lions could have lined up with a fourth down play as time expired, but the initial call of a touchdown is actually what disallowed that possibility.
Why?
The rule exists because the Rules Committee, led by Don Shula, the only comes on, he wheels in, sons of bitches. I hate all you young mother Buckeye fans, Ohio State Buckeyes celebrate the victory. If you're still basking in the glow of Ohio State's win and the college football championships, we've got something special just for you. It's a full-sized, officially licensed college football playoff national championship football, priced at just $129.95. Available only at Nyco Sports. Call 800-345-2868 or go online at nycosports.com. That's NIKCO sports.com. Ace had nothing to do with this.
No, but Ace and I did play donkey softball.
I don't care about that. There was a donkey in this building that you and I were leading around.
I can never remember.
Mammoth Jack?
A Mammoth Jack. Now, is that considered to be a donkey or a mule? That's a donkey,
I don't know what the difference is.
Don't you get a horse and a mule to make it? Wait a minute. What is it? Horse and a donkey make a mule? Something like that?
I don't know.
All I know is
it's like algebra. I forget how it works.
His hang down was unbelievable.
No, Pat,
you could almost hear the mechanization start when he had to urinate.
A semi-famous woman who actually worked here had this gigantic animal
rack,
and it was the size. It was bigger than a horse.
Yeah, it was
huge. And we thought it'd be funny to bring it in the building.
And what happened?
And but we were concerned that it would defecate somewhere in the building, but we brought it in. We took it all around. We had fun with it.
Had picture behind the general manager's desk.
Oh, we thought it was so funny. And then we were having a great time. We were on the air. We were on the air, and then we Chick and I took it outside.
Yeah, and then
what happened?
It knew. Somehow it knew to go ahead and pee. Urinated, and it was like a fire hose.
Yeah, we never even thought of that. If that had happened in the building, they would have had to replace all the carpeting and half the furniture.
What was its name?
Jack.
Oh, Jack. That's sweet.
No, I don't remember.
I'll have to dig it up. Yeah. But we have pictures.
Find out.
Turtis.
Hey, Turtis.
Well, there he is. There's Tom.
Look at him.
Yeah, there's Tom. That's the general manager's desk.
Huge.
Yep. Look at the size of that thing.
It's beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
You can almost see his dork right there at the back.
Oh, yeah. You can kind of see how it's
it's
real black.
He was like a prize mule, I think.
Yeah.
He's a handsome fellow.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Oh, you mean the donkey.
Look, Tom, you're wearing the same clothes you're wearing that day.
He's got cargo shorts on.
Hang on a second.
Those shorts?
Yeah.
No.
Same shirt, though.
Look at the gut on Griswold. Look at that.
I think the shirt's kind of baggy.
Whatever, Tubby.
I never knew you were a fan of that.
Whatever, Chunkles. What do you weigh there? About 350?
Oh.
You're over 3 bills. Look at that.
You're easily 350.
You guys are totally being mean now.
Well,
come on.
We had to be mean to get him to put the fork down.
Save his life. He's got a cow heart, isn't
so
it?
I want to just pause for a moment.
You look like you ate Bob.
I'm all the way in the back of the office. That photograph above the donkey on the upper right. That's a hockey team, Josh. I don't know if you can see. Every guy in that hockey team had a huge mullet. It was that era.
Yeah.
And
visual and boring.
And the
now, wait a minute, you're saying that was a hockey team, and they all had the same haircut, and they
we unfortunately we don't have that.
A mullet.
Is that desk still in the building?
Is that desk still in the building? I mean, this is bad off the air talk.
Yeah.
If we're off the air,
I walk out.
I'd be down the highway.
Now, Josh.
Oh, it's 2 for Tuesday.
It is?
I don't know.
Yeah, why not?
I know that. Yeah. Jess is here at the news desk. There's Pat Godwin, Josh Arnold, Ace Cosme. I'm Chick. Hello, Tom.
I mean, can we limit it to 2 stories from the sports desk?
Sure.
I like to think of it as TOO. We're spreading too much joy. We have too much love for everybody.
Too much.
Very good, very good.
Now, how about just one story? The one story you picked. How about that?
All right. Well, before we get to that, we have another letter.
Okay.
We were discussing the Yugo that plummeted off the Mackinac Bridge a few years ago.
You were talking about that.
Dear Radio Legends, writes our farmer friend Craig.
Craigie.
I am one of the few people that got Tom's Mackinac Island fudge joke yesterday.
All right, now this is now a Mark issue. This is no longer a Tom issue.
I don't think it's a Mark issue. I think Tom fabricates almost all of those letters.
You can read it. No,
if it was a blank piece of paper.
Exactly.
I'm not kidding. Because we traveled to Mackinac Island on a family vacation when I was 14.
We don't care.
How dare you say that to a hardworking farmer like Craig?
Has nothing to do with him being a farmer.
He goes, I remember watching a lady drop a $20 bill on the ground while attempting to pay at one of their famous fudge shops.
Uh-huh.
Me being a teenager, I snapped up the forgotten bill, tried to return it to the lady. She was so impressed, she said, why don't you keep it?
What an amazing story.
I went to a novelty T-shirt shop and bought a T-shirt that said, free breathalyzer, blow with an arrow pointing toward my junk.
A good deed. It turned into a crass.
My mother was furious. I've never seen my dad laugh harder. Thank you, Farmer Craig. You keep growing whatever you're growing out there, buddy. We appreciate your hard work.
Very nice.
Isn't that sweet?
It is sweet. Now, if you had dropped a 20 and somebody said, oh, sir, I believe you dropped this, what would you do? I'd keep it. I'd go, oh, thank you very much. You're a good person. And I would keep them.
I'd shake your hand again, say, give me my 20. All right, have a nice day. I wouldn't give him any reward.
Yeah, I'm not giving you that money.
No. Absolutely not.
I'm a little kid. Of course, I'd be disappointed if you
He's
went.
just going to go down to Spencer Gifts and buy a whoopee cushion and a dirty T-shirt.
All the better.
Yeah.
All the better. It is time to check in with Chick McGee at the sports desk. Have we missed anything?
Former NBA insider Adrian Wojnarowski is auctioning off his cell phone and press passes to raise funds for St. Bonaventure men's basketball program.
I'm watching you, Wojnarowski.
Where he works now. The 55-year-old best known for breaking news, specifically with the NBA on ESPN.
You hear the enthusiasm?
Announced the online auction. I don't know how did this get your attention?
It's just so dumb.
Yeah.
He's auctioning off his old cell phone. I mean,
among the items up for bid also are Woj's ESPN ID badge, various press passes, as well as several iPhones he used to break news with, including the one announcing his departure from ESPN.
Yeah, nobody knows this person.
What? No, this means
from
nothing.
ESPN.
It means
the Woj bombs.
Nothing.
No.
Okay.
And it's not Woj bombs. It's Woj, and I'd never heard the term Woj bombs until I read this.
You never been to the
half-ass story.
bathroom with this guy.
That's it.
Can you imagine opening it up and there are pictures of naked cheerleaders on there? No, we're just doing it for the college. It's kind of a fun story. The NBA season a little bit boring right now. Not a lot going on.
Not a lot going on in the NBA season?
Well, you got the LA thing.
There's a decent wild card race going on, isn't there? They have the wild card in the NBA?
No idea.
Los Angeles and Dallas tonight, actually. Luka, yeah. Okay.
Exciting news in the world of baseball. With
oh, yeah, this is going to be the robot strikes and balls, right?
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
And
take all the humans out of it.
A player able to tap the top of their head and have a recall, say, hey, was that really a strike?
So
but what kind of limit are they going to put on that?
Yeah, they just got the pitch clock to speed the games up.
Exactly.
Now, how many pitches are they going to contest? All of them?
It'll be like they're trying to get things more accurate because of all the betting.
Horrible idea.
Boy, but you.
Yeah, basing the game around betting?
Yeah, that's insanity.
Yeah.
That's what's
happening. The tail wagging the dog.
Well, that's what's happening. When you go to a game and they have the betting parlor right there in the stadium.
It's not what's happening.
Yes,
if your ideas will make it happen that way. You're a bad idea waiting to happen and people are listening to you.
I specialize in bad ideas.
I know you do.
I don't think you should be. Oh, boy.
I don't like it when broadcasters reference the spread. I think that's unprofessional. I hate that.
I agree.
I don't like it.
They all do it now because the betting.
That's what's
got all the money.
That's why it's getting so popular.
I used to watch my hockey games on Fox Sports Midwest. They recently changed their name to FanDuel Sports West.
Yeah.
So the whole station that shows my sports is named after the betting site.
Yep.
But I don't think betting sites should be. I don't think you should be allowed to bet in a stadium.
I don't think so either.
Does that sound weird?
No.
No, it does not.
No, not at all.
Like if you're a fan at the stadium or arena, I don't think you should be allowed to bet.
I wish there was some way to accurately, instead of just spouting off at the mouth, see how betting has affected the popularity of all these sports.
In terms of
so people, the more people bet on it, the more people watch it.
I think it's probably affected it, but not maybe as much as we think. I don't know.
I think I don't know.
Seems to be a big moneymaker.
Put it this way. I was talking to a friend of mine.
Stand by for an analogy that won't make any sense.
It's not an analogy. It's an actual true story. It teaches at an all-boys school. And I in a state where that has the legal reefer. And I said, is it a problem with all the guys being stoned all the time? And she said, no, that isn't the problem. The biggest problem is they're all addicted to sports gambling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Why are phones allowed in schools?
A lot of them are allowed in schools, but they're supposed to be kept in their lockers.
Yes, only for lunch.
Yeah.
They shouldn't even be. They should not be allowed on the premise.
Yeah, but at lunch you can put a quick 50 on the game.
That's a good point.
True.
It's like luncheon, like on a construction site.
It is.
Hey, baby, what you doing, baby?
Oh, sorry. Off topic. Let's get back to.
You got the racing forms. It's the new racing form.
Hey, Tom's Child in the third.
Yeah.
Win places show.
Did you guys know anybody that would get the racing forms? And
no,
either.
I don't think I've ever seen a racing.
Yeah, I only heard tell of it.
Yeah,
I did.
You did? Yeah.
Well, didn't your uncle almost ruin the family or something?
No, that was my grandfather.
Yeah.
But no, my a friend of my friend's mother was an absolute expert on horse racing.
Wow.
Is that right?
Staggering.
Yeah.
That's cool.
You talk about the Kentucky Derby, she would know all of the lineage of all the horses.
I'm fascinated with that world. I love.
She was.
I had an uncle
brilliant.
who was a jockey.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
That explains your
a great uncle.
Small stature.
Yeah, George Patrick Ryan.
Wow, a professional jockey?
Yep.
How tall was he?
He had like 4'10".
Wow.
4'11". Yeah.
Huh.
Did he talk like this right up here?
No.
Why?
More Spanish.
No, actually, George Patrick Ryan is Irish. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think when you become a jockey, you just start speaking in the Spanish accent.
Do you know? Even if you're from Ireland.
That's right.
That's right. Carry a lantern around.
Horses respond to that lilt.
I see.
Hey, Tom said.
No, he didn't.
A lantern around.
Well, if you know the actual history, if you know the history of that, it's actually the great honor for
change minds with that.
It's actually a great
honor. Well, no, people are not willing to go down the rabbit hole and find out what actually was going on.
Yeah.
Okay, what else is happening in sports?
I think we're done.
I wrapped it up 3 times, and you refused to hear me. Okay. And that's sports, and that makes it the 4th time.
How can you disagree with me when I say I specialize in bad decisions? I hired you.
Wow.
I need to know who wrote that right now.
Time now for
bad hires in history. April 1st, 1987. Chick McGee is hired at the Bob and Tom Show, and all hell breaks loose.
Next week on Bad Hires in History, David Berkowitz.
And then the next one, Lee Harvey Oswald is hired by the School Book Depository.
Lee, can you carry a bag of books?
What do you got there, Lee?
Kurt
Rods. That's next week.
I got to take the day off. I'm passing out leaflets for the Fair Play for Cuba Committee. Jess Hooker is wallowing in obscure references at the Bob and Tom news desk. What have you got?
Art researchers say penis size in historical paintings have gradually increased over the past 7 centuries.
Yeah, baby.
A study into the size of human penis size in paintings revealed that during the 15th and 16th centuries, there was a dramatic increase in paintings depicting the naked male body, but the penis was still depicted as relatively small.
Well, we learned that it was considered gauche to have a large penis in art.
Well, that's because the kings that were they
King Needle.
They didn't want. Well, I can't help but notice that our footman is called a footman for a reason. Dear God,
why is the Queen spending so much time with the foot?
I think the key to this is these were only paintings of white dudes. I think let's face it.
Yeah, it was the ancient royals of Nairobi.
Yeah,
Are their paintings a little different?
Yeah.
From 1900 to 2022, the average penis size in paintings was significantly higher than those of all earlier periods.
Yeah!
And the average penis size of the 21st century paintings was greater than all other centuries.
Can you imagine going for the grant to do this?
Studying penis size?
Yeah, you go to some esteemed organization that...
Oh, the BJU International, which is where this is published. Yes.
The BJU.
Really? Sure, it's a esteemed art organization. I think it's interesting that what is the centuries where they started seeing more?
15th and 16th?
Yeah, 15th and 16th. That's where they the paintings of naked men increased, but the penises stayed small.
Okay.
Yeah.
We don't want no short penis art.
Yeah.
It's always weird, especially when they're in a landscape.
Bigger hog, the better.
Those old paintings from like the Ming Dynasty and stuff, all the penises are blurred out.
Yeah.
Very odd.
It's almost like they were pixelated. Yeah, okay, I see.
I'm doing comedy over here.
Pat, I can't help but you have your guitar out.
Yes, I do have an award-winning song about this topic. I know you've all heard it, but please be kind.
Please, once again, please be kind.
If you're going to heckle, keep it light. I am a true man of the world. Doing good so far. I stand here with my flag unfurled. I'm a gorgeous melting pot of humanity, but one physical flaw is such a blow to my vanity. I have a cute English nose, like the Swedes I'm the leanest. I have huge Austrian pecs, but a Greek statue penis. I'm hung like ancient art. That's what came between us. You like my Roman hands, but not my Greek statue penis. I'm no Norse god, neither grower nor shower. I have a pint-sized package like the javelin thrower. Go ahead, take a peek at my teeny-weeny Greek physique. I have a strong Irish liver and a Japanese-like genius, no accent. A big American gut, but a Greek statue penis. Salty Brazilian nuts and a Greek statue penis. I have a Greek physique.
Yay!
Thank you very much. You're all too kind.
It's also probably because those old museums, they didn't have HVAC of any type.
Oh,
so they didn't have, central air or central heat, so it's freezing in there.
Yeah.
You know what that'll do? It's going to make anybody look a little small.
Shrinkage.
Very good. And then
hospital small. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. One of the conclusions, if you read deeper into this article, in all truth, one of the conclusions is because of porn. They have
ubiquity of porn. Yeah.
The ubiquity of porn. They've started.
The ubiquity of. I love
Doesn't it sound pretty?
Not only that, but it seems to be everywhere. Doesn't it?
Yes, so strange.
Yeah, but apparently I guess that has also, because typically the so-called porn stars tend to be
huge, gifted.
Yeah,
that's their.
Is there a sphere of pornography featuring the poorly endowed?
Well, I'm probably,
The micro?
But I know amateur porn is really prevalent, and those are just dudes.
Those are just regular dudes.
Regularly hanging men.
Yeah.
There's nowhere many massive hogs in that bunch.
Because as you've told me, there are apparently dozens of categories. There's something for everyone.
Yeah, for sure.
I wonder what it would be called.
Maybe just small, mean, micro. I don't know.
Micro's another category.
That is another. That's almost a medical condition.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
Microphallus.
Is there a medical condition?
You can get a grant for that.
How much? I may be eligible.
Let's come back with something. What do you have over there when we return in the world of news?
We have a bull on the loose. A woman tainting food with her urine.
And I have another sports story that I found.
Oh, good.
Very exciting.
Okay. We also have, you said you like to have music in the shower?
I do. In the bathroom.
What songs of mine do you play?
I'd rather...
Greek statue penis.
I'd rather listen to a dog wail than any of your music.
Coming
That's
up,
a joke, Pat. You
coming
know
up,
that.
coming
right?
up, we have bathroom playlists.
Okay.
And we'll find out what people are playing while they're showering, et cetera, et cetera.
Something I can sing to, baby. That's all I care about.
Really?
I love singing in the shower.
I do too.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we'll find out what those songs are. We certainly look forward to that. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Working for Randy from Illinois, yeah, all the way to security. My work was on point every day, but still the same old song. Long came my evaluation saying everything I did was wrong. Now I drive a compact. I should have learned a trade. I ain't got no money. I'm working for minimum wage. But still no raise. Just filed an offer to transfer. Wonder what that pays. They're gonna take me to California, gonna put me in HR. Just pay me a boatload of money on escape to Pigeon Forge. Swear to God, now I drive a compact. I should have learned a trade. I ain't got no money. I'm working for minimum wage. Dick bastards took my money, so I turned sort of mean. Went from calling him a puss to breaking the vending machine. I keep doing my job, and I want Randy to know. There'll be a time when I own his company, just need my boat to be sold. Still drive a compact, but now it needs new brakes. I ain't going nowhere. I'm working for minimum wage. Minimum wage. I hate minimum wage. Minimum wage. Minimum wage. I need a raise. Minimum wage. No!
Hi, Kristi Lee here. How would you like to go on vacation with me? No, seriously. Join me September 28th on a journey through the lovely landscapes of England, Scotland, and Wales with Paulette. We'll travel through the charming countryside and also experience the historic cities of London and Edinburgh. Experience the best of Britain's rolling countryside and bustling cities rich in history and culture. We'll see the iconic landmarks of London. Visit the storybook villages of Oxford, Chester, and Shakespeare's Stratford-upon-Avon. We'll behold regal jewels of Edinburgh's castle and visit the medieval walls of York. This and so much more. The best part? Colette makes travel easy, including flights, meals, hotels, sightseeing, and local experiences. It's all planned for you. You can just sit back and have the time of your life. Don't miss your chance to see Britain with me. This is going to be a great group and an amazing trip. I already know we're going to have so much fun. Call Colette at 800-581-8942 or visit bobandtom.com to learn more. Don't miss out. Call Colette at 800-581-8942.
A truck driver distracted by a
Andrew
GPS
Johnson, too.
unit crashed near the intersection of US 278 at Arkansas Highway 24 early Monday, spilling a truckload of spaghetti sauce. Camden Police Sergeant Corey Saunders said the spaghetti sauce truck was headed to Dallas about 3 a.m. when the driver became distracted, overcorrected, and rolled over after crossing the center line of the highway. The driver suffered minor injuries, but there was sauce all over the road.
Oh, dear God, 2,000 quarts of blood. This is the worst accident I've ever seen. Stand back, there's blood everywhere. Oh, wait a minute. Do we have a garlic bread truck?
Yeah, exactly. They just mopped it up with a bunch of garlic bread.
Oh, isn't that the best?
Yes, it is.
God, I'd rather have that than the spaghetti noodles, just the sauce and the bread.
What's wrong with you? How dare you put pasta down?
You can't eat a whole Kit Kat bar. I can't eat spaghetti noodles. They go
I
right
can,
to my hip.
but I like the bread part.
Better than the pasta?
Yes.
No, the bread's lovely and the pasta's great too.
Here's what Tom's doing. Telling you what you like.
Of course he is.
Okay.
I'm
You
used
know
to
you
that.
like the pasta.
Here's one of the fattest things I've ever done.
Can we have an intro for this feature?
We need something like boop, boop, boop,
or just playing Baby Elephant Walk.
And
I know, Josh Arnold shares one of the fattest things he's ever done.
And broken toilet seat doesn't count.
No, this is fatter. This is fatter than telling the guys on the phone when you order Chinese takeout that you need 4 sets of silverware when it's just you.
No, it was faking that there was somebody else with. What's that, honey? 2 orders of crab rangoon.
Okay.
If you say so.
Tickets for the Monster Energy Supercross event. It's just around the corner at beautiful Lucas Oil Stadium, coming up Saturday, March 8th. Also, coming up, Doobie Brothers tickets and a bunch of other cool stuff. So hang in there with us. We'll get it right.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Hello.
Hello.
There's Jess and Josh and Pat. Ace Cosby here with that joke of the day. I'm Chick McGee. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts studios. O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts. And Tom, one more sports story.
Okay.
Are you ready? Bryce Harper of the Philadelphia Phillies wants to be a Philly for life. Yesterday, he pulled up his right sleeve when he got to Clearwater for spring training and revealed a brand new tattoo. That's right. Harper got a fine line tattoo on his right forearm of the Philly Fanatic, riding his ATV. There it is. Right
Look at
there.
that.
How about that? I've been wanting it for a while, Bryce said. Obviously, the Fanatic and Philly mean a lot, but when I think about the Fanatic, it's him on his ATV. I thought it was cool. Harper, 32, was a Philly Fanatic fan before he signed his 13-year, $330 million contract with the Phillies in 2019. But since he joined the Phils, the love affair between the two-time National League MVP and the Fanatic has grown. Harper has worn a custom-made green Fanatic-inspired suit to the ballpark. He used a custom-made Fanatic bat at last summer's London series, with the fanatic depicted as a king's guard at Buckingham Palace on the green bat. He's crazy about the Philly fanatic.
Wow.
He wears a Philly fanatic sliding glove, a sliding mitt,
Want to be a Philly for life.
and a Philly fanatic
Like Caitlyn Jenner.
headband. Oh, a Philly.
Using the old school.
Philly. Oh, hello there, you pretty Philly.
Caitlyn Jenner.
Caitlyn, have you seen this? Have you read this? He's a guy.
By the way, I got a letter here.
He's a girl now.
And I can't.
Swear to God, if it's about fudge.
I can't. No, it's about what's happening right now in this room, which is that Josh Arnold is modifying his so-called winter's beard.
I keep forgetting and looking over there.
I'm used to it now. Josh is shaving it piece by piece. And day one, Josh shaved off just from the lip down. Okay, so it's like giant sideburns that meet with a huge mustache. I can't believe I didn't remember this. But astute listener from Piedmont, South Carolina, the great Pat Lennon, noticed it. I can think of a famous person who had a beard like Josh's. Dwayne Allman.
Oh, is that right?
The great guitarist from the original lineup of the Allman Brothers.
Ah.
I remember that now. He indeed had that. But he had red hair, kind of a reddish beard.
And he did this for a while?
Yeah.
The tracks, Allman Brothers, you would think they would.
Yeah, very good, very good. Well, thank you, Pat, for pointing that out. Well, speaking of beards, I believe we have a special assistant. Oh, there he is up on the big screen. Hello.
Hey, now there's a beard.
Hey there, it's Ed Septic. Josh, oh my gosh, you look fantastic.
Well, thank you, Edward.
Oh, I hope you brought a tennis racket with you today.
Why's that?
Swat away all the poon headed your way.
Yeah.
I should have, yeah.
Line forms to the left, ladies. Oh, man, we had a good time in Iowa, didn't we, last Friday?
Boy. Yes, sir.
Oh, man, I had such a good time, I've been asked to never return.
Uh-oh.
By the casino and the state of Iowa. I've always wanted a police escort, but more to maybe a concert, not to the state line. Anyway, see, what had happened was after I stopped by your show, I decided to play some roulette. Winning big, playing number 2.
Naturally.
As luck would have it, all those number 2s and the coffee ended up adding up. I go sprinting to the toilet. No luck there. Full house. I tried the one-holer, family restaurant, occupied.
Oh.
I think you were in there, Tom, because I thought I heard a royal flush. Casino terms, get it?
Yeah.
Luckily, before I dookied my dungarees, I found an empty craps table.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I laid 8 the hard way. Y'all ever been tasting the bare buttocks?
No.
It's a rush. It's a rush. Though the smell of singed hair takes a while to dissipate.
Oh, boy.
Well, I got to run. Pollard's kid clogged the toilet with another Hot Pocket again. So remember, I'm Ed Septic. I'll bang your pipes, but never your wife.
Never.
Well, thank you.
Ed. It's
Ed Septic, everybody.
Always a great pleasure.
Amazing.
Now,
right there on the crap table, Tom.
we have sitting in for Kristi Lee. We have Jess Hooker at the Silac Insurance News Desk. What have you got?
Speaking of bathrooms, a new survey reveals the type of music people listen to when they use the bathroom.
All right.
Taylor Swift is the most popular artist on shower and bath playlists.
Oh, all right.
Tyler, the Creator, is the most popular artist to listen to while pooping.
What?
I'm not familiar with Tyler.
I like him. I have a couple of his songs on my phone.
Didn't he start as like a social media musician and then?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. Are We Still Friends? I think that's the song. Yeah. Deftones are the most popular metal band on pooping playlists, while Metallica is the most popular for shower and bath playlists. 25% of people listen to music while showering, and 10% listen while they're on the toilet.
I never listen to it while I'm on the toilet.
Yeah, I can't. That'd interfere with my Wordle.
Nearly 4 in 10 people use earbuds on the toilet, and 1 in 20 admit to having anxiety about being overheard.
Only 1 in 20?
I guess.
If I'm in the bathroom, there's music playing.
Whether you're on the pod or in the shower?
I'm in the shower, whatever I'm doing, I've got music going. Absolutely.
Do you have one of those shower radios?
No, but I have a suction cup that goes on the wall, and it's a magnet, so my phone will stick to the wall when I.
Oh, so your phone is in there?
My phone's in there. Yeah.
Wow.
I think it's okay to sing in the shower, but it is a pet peeve of mine for people who go in there and set it up like, they're tailgating or on the back of a boat or something. Okay, you're in the shower.
You mean
get in there, get out.
Like I do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, big
That's the
pet
way
peeve.
I do it. Yeah.
Yeah. I just don't like it. But I mean, if you're in there and the acoustics are good, you can sing to yourself, but you don't need backup singers and music.
Oh, no, you need it all, man.
Now, Pat, you shower.
Occasionally.
Yes, I shower a lot, just like you. I'm very weird about that.
What do you listen to?
I'm in such a panic in the morning about the songs and the show. I do not listen to any music. I shower fast. I get here fast. I do my job.
Well, you were right. You were correct right up until that last thing.
Write all those down and send them to me in an email, will you?
You would think that I would like music in the shower, but no, I'm in there quick. I get it all done. I got my faces washed. I'm out of there.
All right.
Yeah, I do not have a radio in the shower.
I don't ever listen to music in the shower.
I occasionally take my Bluetooth speaker in there and put it on the back of the toilet and listen when I'm in the shower.
Do you remember what you listen to?
Whatever I'm in the mood for. So I've got some playlists that are just, my liked songs usually is what I do. And a lot of Whiskey Myers, a lot of
sing-along.
Korn, a lot of high energy.
That's good.
Spotify has Discover New Music Weekly or something, and it goes by what it knows all about me.
Yeah, it creates stations based on that.
And it creates
I never listen to that.
a playlist.
It's not bad.
I always shout it, you don't know me.
And I really go by that.
See, I listen to the most music when I'm cleaning. That's when I
very much so.
have music blaring.
What about when you
cleaning.
cook? You cook often?
Yes, I sing a lot when I cook too.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's one of my favorite things to do.
Earbuds or speaker?
Oh no, the whole family's exposed.
Yeah, I want the speaker. I feel a little claustrophobic.
Yeah, I don't like earbuds, or I don't
Big
like
old
any kind of
speaker.
buds. Yeah.
But 25% of people, it says listen while showering.
I have speakers in every room. Those Apple, those little round speakers.
Well, some people wake up relaxed, and it's nice. They have a cup of coffee. They take their time.
They're doing it wrong. You ever think about that?
Yeah.
Maybe you do your job better if you woke up differently.
Maybe if I woke up early and was relaxed.
Maybe
Tom,
if you were prepared. Maybe
listen to your earbuds when you're shoveling snow or mowing the lawn.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's good.
You walk the dog. Yeah. You
absolutely.
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah. But I do not have and in the shower I don't.
But
maybe I
listen
should.
to the Psycho theme on repeat.
all of us are up at an hour where we really can't listen to music.
Can't make a lot of noise.
True. Yeah.
I can do whatever I want in my home.
Oh, that's true. You guys live alone.
That's right.
Yep, pretty rad.
All by yourself.
Every now and then I'll get up. I'll get up in the middle of the night and take a
shower.
Either one. Sure.
That's right.
Josh gets up, squeegees off the ceiling, heads into the
ceiling.
Oh, do you have a playlist for when you're pleasuring yourself?
No, I don't listen to music.
No? Okay.
I want to hear the porn.
Flops in the white.
I want to hear the porn.
I do. I get annoyed if the sound's not working right.
Is that
Sometimes I feel like I'm more audially,
stimulated.
auditorily, whatever, stimulated than I am visually.
Okay.
I want to hear what she's got.
You like the phone sex?
Phone sex has its place.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
Is there
Do you put it on speaker or do you crook it in your good arm? I got my phone here.
Oh, you know what? I've never called one of those numbers though.
Oh,
are those still out there?
There must be some, yeah.
Well, I saw a commercial recently.
Even back in the day, I never did.
But there must be some that are now Zoomable.
Well, yeah.
Right? Only phone sext in relationships.
With a lover.
Yeah.
Right.
Have you FaceTime with a lover?
Yeah, not really. Yes and no, yeah.
I'll ask the question. Have you FaceTimed with a lover to completion?
No.
No.
Now, I've sexted to completion.
Oh.
Really?
Where you send things back and forth, yeah.
Okay.
Really?
All right.
I completed and approve it.
That's got to be.
You have to send a receipt?
Yeah, you're typing.
It's pretty rad. Yeah, it's real fun.
Oh, okay.
But you
can type fast enough to keep things going.
No, it's also
against
the law.
Against the law?
Against the law?
No, it's not.
Of course not.
Okay, well, when we come back, we'll explore more of this. Coming up, we have the egg smuggling is back in business with the high price of eggs. Also, while you're at the grocery store, you might want to check that food for something unexpected because of some lady out there. Now, that's all coming up. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Oh, there we go.
Hey.
There he is. We're talking to comedian Dusty Slay. And Dusty, I recognize you right away. You got a full beard, though. The stash is your trademark. You got the you're going kind of for the Jesus if he had glasses and a cap on look.
Well, I can't be rolling around out here beardless. I don't need people seeing this chin, you know?
I see.
Great to see you, Dusty.
Yeah.
Great to see you. I'm pumped to be here.
Dusty Slay is a great comedian, and he's got a Netflix special that, as they say, was just dropped. I'll speak English. It was just released.
Yes.
You can see Workin' Man, which got us talking about the band Rush, Dusty, when we heard the phrase Workin' Man.
Well, I'm a little bit of a fan, and someone said that I might get a call from them about some copyright thing with the name, and I said, I'd love to talk to them.
Let's do it.
Well, you've got a tour going, and Geddy Lee has a book coming out, so we're even. Dusty has an interesting background. You were a working man there for a while. You had some real jobs. Weren't you a waiter for a long time?
Oh, yeah. Well, I worked a lot. My dad thinks I'm still in high school. I don't think he thinks I've ever worked a day in my life. He goes, what's this working man thing you're talking about? But yeah, I waited tables. I used to work in Charleston, South Carolina at a restaurant called Hyman's, which is located on the same block as a restaurant called Sticky Fingers. And, I'm not making that up, just telling you where it is.
I remember that. It's a seafood place. Hyman's a beautiful seafood place.
We've been there.
It's great. It is great.
Yeah. And you were a waiter there. Were you a good waiter?
I think I was pretty good. I had a little bit of an attitude problem towards the end, but I think I was good, People would come in there and they would ask for weird things. They'd be like, they'd be like, you know what? I haven't done this joke in a long time, and I even forgot the joke. They're like, these jokes are not on the special. I didn't forget any. They're like, what's a good wine with the fried catfish? And I'm like, I don't know, a Budweiser.
There we go.
It's a hot joke. It's a hot joke.
Dusty, you have done a number of the late night shows. Do you remember what was the first one you did? Do you remember?
Very first late night, I did Jimmy Kimmel, and I never tell people to go watch that one. I feel like that one was not that good. The jokes are great, but I don't know how to prepare for a late night at that point. But my first Tonight Show, very good.
Cool. Well, let me ask you this. Since you've said that the Kimmel event did not go well, why don't you share? What was the first joke you did on it? Do you remember?
Well, I did a joke, trailer park joke. I said, I grew up in a trailer park. We had a lot of fun, but I'm not sure why they call it a park. There were no rides in there, no water slides. We had like an occasional slip and slide or like an old tarp with some Dawn dish detergent. We put our slip and slide over a tree root one time because we was going to jump it. And that's not how that works at all.
I like that very much.
I hit that tree root. I just got up and got a job,
quickly, Tom. How does it feel? My God. What is that, 80 feet? My God.
Now, right now, I'm buying a Mutual of Omaha hat, just like he has. Right now.
Save that, baby.
Save that. You don't even have to hit it. You better hit that. That's unbelievable.
No, give me.
You don't have to put the ball right on the marker.
This is like a 2x4, okay? You just gotta practice. Can you pretend that you're on a 2x4? I do this a lot. I'm gonna hit you with this flag if you screw this up, okay? All right. Right about there. And just straight down the 2x4. Keep it on the board. There's your B. Yes!
Money! We gotta get a picture of this, Tony.
I'm nervous.
I'll sing Viva Las
September 13th. It's a Saturday night.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Jess Hooker at the Silac Insurance News Desk.
How's it going, buddy?
Hey, there's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chickle.
Hey, there's Josh Arnold.
What's wrong with Pat?
Ace Cosby. I
was really unenthusiastic.
They're fussing.
Jeff Oskey's here.
Hi, buddy.
Hey, Jeffrey.
I'm Chick McGee. We're in the O'Reilly Auto Parts studios, and here's Tom.
Thoughts on my new pipe?
Love it.
Yeah,
Love it.
that's
It
cool.
goes with the beard.
Oh, that's
man.
perfect. It's a kind of a meerschaum. Is that what that is?
Killing it.
Thank you very much.
That is perfect for that. Once again, Josh is shaving his winter beard off, and he is doing it in stages. Step one was to shave just below the lip.
Can't smoke in here.
So you have giant sideburns merging into a mustache.
Yes.
I feel like you've written.
And there we have another guy. Who is that?
Chitty chitty bang bang.
Chitty chitty bang bang grandfather.
Oh, we have very similar pipes.
You should put that on your byline for a newspaper column, and your first subject should be why minorities would stay with their own.
Stop.
You know, just trying to have a good time.
What the hell's wrong with him?
Doesn't it?
Any way to shut him up?
That's exactly what life
It is my
looks
pipe,
like.
yeah.
I have a nice letter here. Excuse me. We have a nice letter here. Thank you for a great time in Riverside, Iowa. Both shows were great. I also enjoyed the after-show show. This is regarding the, we did a morning broadcast, then afterwards we sat down and signed the posters that we made for a couple hours. The show of Chick during the poster signing. I was
heard a lot about this.
I was one of the last people to go through the line, writes Brian. I'm pretty sure Josh was close to strangling Chick. P.S. I hope you enjoyed the pretzels.
It was very, very, very
I also got to meet several members of the staff at the casino bar. Noah, Austin, Jeff, Ben, Eddie, and Jason could not have been nicer and more down to earth.
Well, apparently they're not that nice. They didn't give us the pretzels.
Hey, we were thirsty or hungry after drinking all the beers.
No, I think Chick took all of them, yeah.
Oh, really?
Well, what Al didn't take, I took.
I see. Well, anyway, we had a great time, and we'll have a final count on the T-shirts we sold, our benefit project for the Stead Family Children's Hospital. I know we're in the thousands of dollars for the donation, so thanks to everybody who bought those cool shirts. By the way, coming up, we have a couple of other special broadcasts, and we're also going to feature some charity shirts for those events, kind of a new thing we're going to try. So I certainly appreciate people buying them. And, of course, as I explained, if you bought the shirt, you automatically won at the casino. Anybody want to test that theory? Okay, never mind. We will move forward now with Jess Hooker at the Silac Insurance News Desk.
U.S. Customs and Border Protection agents in El Paso, Texas, stopped dozens of people from smuggling eggs into the U.S. The agency said that since January, more than 90 people have attempted to illegally import raw eggs from Mexico.
Now, wait a minute. We'll take the eggs.
Yeah. It's like they're trying to keep the prices high on purpose. Like,
no. When these people come over, send them back. Keep the eggs. Yeah.
Oh.
Can you, is there a danger with eggs?
As long as they have not been washed, they're fine.
They're from Mexico. They haven't been washed.
Oh, well, then they're fine.
Then they're fine.
Then
yeah.
they're fine.
I mean, I understand that, there's certain things you can't bring across because they might have vermin or something. I understand how that works. But eggs, I don't know. How do they know they're Mexican eggs?
They have tiny sombreros on.
Do they? Only at Easter.
Use your head, Tom.
Well, they can't say
be more obvious.
They can't say, they fell off a truck. Really? Well, Pat, do you have a song for that?
I have a song for eggs.
You do?
You do?
How about for Mexicans?
You have a song for eggs?
Yeah. I don't know how good it is.
For huevos?
Well, let's hear. Are you going to do it a cappella? Or are you going to grab your guitar?
Or are you just going to keep talking about it?
I'm debating.
Get the guitar and play the song.
Nope.
Oh, officers in El Paso have seized 180 rooster blades and 7,500.
Hold it.
You know what those are.
Are these for cockfighting?
Oh,
Yeah, rooster blades are what they tie to their feet.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
awful.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You want them to fight or not?
Yikes.
Yeah.
Rooster Blades sounds a little like a Western villain.
It sure does.
Yeah. I'm Rooster Blade.
He's Rooster Cockburn.
Cog.
Oh, Cog?
Yes.
Oh, I always thought it was Cockburn.
It's always been Cog.
I'm Rooster Blades. I'm here to
Well, there's the
kick ass and chew bubble gum.
great Canadian singer. He pronounces it Coburn, but he spells it Cockburn.
Who's that?
Bruce Coburn.
Bruce Coburn?
A great artist. I'm sorry. Back to you, Pat. You ready? I was just stalling.
I am mom and I have kids. Kids eat eggs and eggs are good for breakfast.
They are.
They need to eat the protein. That kid's on the run. And mama likes Denver omelets. Prices are high. Waiting for the check to come. Corporation markup, stripper belly flu. You've wiped out all the eggs and now the supply is dry. Where are the eggs, man? They're not at Kroger's. They're not at Whole Foods. Where are the eggs?
Cuckoo,
A
cuckoo.
lot of detail, very little.
Boy, that is an
I loved it.
That's great.
Thank you very much.
Maybe you could put a line on how you're cooking. I'm frying.
Damn it, that's funny.
I'm frying. That's one of my favorite Beatles songs.
You make things.
Oh, it is?
Oh, I love that song.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Me too.
Huh.
Yeah, I like it. Me like
Yeah.
it.
That's interesting.
It certainly has its place.
Frying.
But
I Am the Walrus. I love
Favorite?
that song.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like the songs that have meaning.
Isn't
No,
that
it's
from
so
a
weird.
Magical Mystery Tour?
Yeah, kind of. There was
bad album? Yeah.
a miss or two. Miss Hooker, are you familiar with that song? I Am the Eggman, I Am the
Yeah,
Walrus.
I am. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a favorite Beatles record, album? You like
Record. If you say record.
No, not necessarily. I don't mind the Beatles. I'll listen to them when they're on, but I don't have a favorite. I don't seek it out. I learn.
What do you seek out? What is your jam, as they say?
Oh, music-wise, this morning I was listening to the Judds on the way in. So I was singing some Judds hits.
Mama, isn't that Mama? He's crazy.
Yeah.
Mama, he's
I hear there's
crazy.
an opening.
There is.
Really?
Yeah. She gone.
You're about Mama's size too, from what
I am.
Right?
I just have to dye my hair red.
Right.
Yeah.
You slide right in, and Winona wouldn't know.
No.
What?
she'd be fine.
I thought Winona was a big woman.
She's
No,
a huge-
Winona is a big
No.
one, but Mama, the one that killed herself,
She's tiny, yeah.
That's the opening.
Oh,
That's the opening I'm sure you're referring to.
it is.
Yeah.
I was picturing Winona, though.
I know.
Oh, no.
I'm picturing being anywhere else on Earth right now. We haven't had time to say hi to Jeffrey.
Hello.
We had plenty of time.
Mr. Oskey is going to join us. Very fine job, stand-up comedian Jeffrey Oskey on Friday night. Thank you very much. You did an excellent job. Crowd loved you.
Thank you, boss.
Yes, you were great.
And when we come back, I wouldn't mind if you could just do the short version of why people don't want to raise their own chickens.
All right.
Because in my neighborhood, I found out yesterday, there is a pack of coyotes
Really?
Yeah.
A pack of coyotes. Don't you picture them in leather jackets? Just sort of, hey, where you going? Hey, what do you got there, dogs? Look what we got here.
Just north of my house, there's a.
Maybe you'd like to try to walk us.
There is.
There's like a 13-acre wood, and it's full of coyotes. And apparently, this is the mating season or something.
This is our woods.
Yes.
You want to mate with us, huh?
But the reason I bring it up, if you have chickens,
No one in your neighborhood has chickens.
I beg to differ.
There is none.
I'm sure there's some lunatic. Lunatic in very tight yoga pants trying to raise chickens.
Changing facts.
Maybe
to make
across
a good
the
story.
street.
Swans, maybe.
Yeah.
Chickens.
No.
Can you get
in your house?
Can you get eggs from swans?
We
had
a duck.
We had duck eggs, yeah.
But
same.
the swan, the same.
I don't know.
Are they just gorgeous eggs?
Swan egg.
Are they Fabergé eggs? Whatever.
Have you ever seen them make the ostrich eggs? Like cook them?
Yes.
That's
yeah,
crazy.
They're gigantic.
They are. They're as big as my head.
They're as big as pumpkins.
I feel like Barbara Streisand eats swan eggs.
Yeah.
I think she does.
Even if, that would be any excuse to make something ridiculously expensive.
Jimmy.
Oh, the swan omelet.
Jimmy, baby, can you give me another swan egg,
Poor bastard.
Time now to check in with Chick McGee.
Jimmy.
Across the way, because March Madness just around the corner. What does that mean? Little fun in the sun.
I've got it for you. The Prize Picks app is so simple to use. Just pick two or more players across any sport. Pick more or less on their projection, and you could win up to 1,000 times your money. And that's good jack. Don't miss your chance to cash in as the league's best fight for playoff positioning in the NBA. Join Prize Picks, America's #1 daily fantasy sports app, available to play in more than 40 states, including California and Texas. And it's February 25th. You know what the next month is. March. You know what that means. Madness. Download the Prize Picks app today and use the code TOM. Get $50 in bonus promo funds instantly when you play $5. That's code TOM on Prize Picks. Get $50 in bonus promo funds instantly when you play $5. Win or lose, you'll get $50 in bonus credit for just playing. Guaranteed. Prize Picks. Run your game. Must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details.
Coming up, we have dead chickens. We have the golden toilet actually stolen from, of all places, Winston Churchill's house. We'll find out what that's all about. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts studios because we are the Bob and Tom Show.
This is one of my favorite tunes, by the way.
Tom's going to do one of his big hits.
Oh, yeah. It is, actually. It's one of the
huge hit.
One of the better ones. Yeah, all set over there, Tom?
I beg your pardon? Who are you speaking to?
Oh.
It's that strange European accent that you can't quite place.
Yes, hello.
I'm sorry, your name, sir?
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Good morning, Mr. Bonjour.
Oh, that's very funny.
Oh, yeah, we said.
You must be the chick, the funny one. Yes. Thank you so much.
I'm sorry, we didn't catch your name.
I haven't thought of one yet.
I see.
It's Peter Merritt, isn't it? Or
I think it is Peter Merritt.
Peter Merritt.
Yes.
Like that?
Yes. That would be very funny.
He's the crappy artist, isn't he?
Dick Merritt? Yeah.
Ricardo Merritt. Yes.
Ricardo Merritt.
Excuse me, darling. I hate to interrupt you, but there's something I must tell you. I will sing for you now. In a minute.
Let it come around.
I will sing after the band comes around.
It's the band's fault.
If you find yourself in Holland, they'll say to you, how yaman. In France, they'll say, fermez la gueule. In Athens, you'll hear scarmont. In Berlin, it's Helden Sie die Schnauze! In Jakarta, it's simply bon com. Let me translate for you, darling. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Coming around again.
Has there ever been a topic on which you don't expound? Has there ever been a moment when your mouth wasn't making a sound? Have you ever had the feeling that you might have said enough? I am begging you, my darling, shut up, shut up, shut up. Day or night, it does not matter. You still want to shoot the breeze. When I hear your constant chatter, I'm thinking, someone shoot me, please. Maestro. Now we are in the bedroom, so comfortably inclined. But the only intercourse we're having is the conversational kind. There's just one way to stop you from blabbering so much. Say hello to Mr. Johnson and shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Bravo.
Fermez la douche.
Yes.
Bonjour.
Laird Chevalier.
Laird Chevalier.
Maurice Chevalieris. Thank you. Maurice Chevalier.
Hi, Kristi Lee here. How would you like to go on vacation with me? No, seriously. Join me September 28th on a journey through the lovely landscapes of England, Scotland, and Wales with Colette. We'll travel through the charming countryside and also experience the historic cities of London and Edinburgh. Experience the best of Britain's rolling countryside and bustling cities rich in history and culture. We'll see the iconic landmarks of London. Visit the storybook villages of Oxford, Chester, and Shakespeare's Stratford-upon-Avon. We'll behold regal jewels of Edinburgh's castle and visit the medieval walls of York. This and so much more. The best part? Colette makes travel easy, including flights, meals, hotels, sightseeing, and local experiences. It's all planned for you. You can just sit back and have the time of your life. Don't miss your chance to see Britain with me. This is going to be a great group and an amazing trip. I already know we're going to have so much fun. Call Colette at 800-581-8942 or visit bobandtom.com to learn more. Don't miss out. Call Colette at 800-581-8942.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Hello, Tom.
Chick.
You have the con.
Thank you very much. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts studios. I see Jess Hooker sitting in for Kristi Lee. Ms. Hooker is going to be broadcasting from the Silac Insurance News Desk.
I am.
We're certainly looking forward to that. Also joining us in the studio, he's a stand-up comedian. He's a member of the Bob and Tom staff. He is the very handsome Jeff Oskey. Jeffrey has a very serious beard.
Yes, sir.
And as opposed to Josh, who had a very serious beard and is now piece by piece dismantling it. Today's version, he has shaved, all the shaving has taken place from the lip down, so it looks like you have two gigantic bushy sideburns sort of melding into a mustache.
Yes. Now, Jeff, after seeing me today, do you have any interest in doing this?
I am gonna pass.
Okay, all right.
Now,
What is your opinion of?
I like it.
Yeah.
I've done that before, but like never had the balls to leave the house.
Oh, okay,
Like,
yeah,
it was
yeah.
more just playing around,
Right.
When I shave.
Do you trim in the spring?
Yeah,
You do?
I'll take it all the way off.
Oh, yeah.
Or I'll probably take it down to a Polish mustache.
Gotcha.
Rock that.
That's a
for a week.
chin. It's just a goatee.
The Polish mustache is what your mom has. Right?
Exactly. And then, can we? What's next, or is that a surprise?
I believe actually, we will talk about that after we visit with our guest.
Oh, my bad.
Already? Okay, there he is. Oh, there's Chad Daniels. Speaking of facial hair.
Hello.
Chad has trimmed his beard. Hi, Chad.
Very much, yeah. I trimmed it.
That's very nice. Yeah.
Turn to the side. I want to see what's going on there on the side.
Show us your butt.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay.
It's a nice trim beard.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Put your
I had
boobs
to
on the
trim it.
wall.
Why?
I went into the home improvement aisle of Target, which is, I don't know, light bulbs, some spray paint, and a crescent wrench.
Right.
And I turned the corner, and I had a very bushy beard, and I was wearing a camo shirt. And I know what I look like when I have that on. I look like, I say Arab and not Arab.
Right.
Because it isn't Arab, and it's also not Italian. So,
But is it not Arab, Alabama?
well, it might be, but then again, now we're
don't
questions about.
He's muddying the waters.
I'm sorry. Well, Chad, you look very nice. Are you calling us from Fergus Falls, Minnesota?
He was not done with it.
I'm in Minneapolis.
No, not at all.
Oh, you're in Minneapolis.
So you turned the corner, Chad. What happened?
Oh, well, a woman said to me, she said, thank God. She looked at me and she said, thank God. And I've never had that happen. A woman's never said that to me. And I thought, well, I wonder what this is about. And she said, do you know that this is the first time I've been here where 4 of the employees don't speak English? And I thought, I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Call a meeting, get Duolingo on their phone, something like that. And then she said, what do you think about that? And I said, lo siento, no entiendo. And she lost her mind. And she said, I just have a question. And she's holding 2 cans of spray paint. One's red, one's blue. So I walk over and I say, rojo, azul. And she looks confused. And I said, red, blue. And then I walked around Target giggling to myself. I'm pushing a cart, so my arms are fully extended and I'm laughing, so I can feel my boobies shaking, and it's not great. But I get to the self-checkout. She's there. She's talking to a manager, of course. And the manager says, thank you very much. And I say, muchas gracias. And then I'm pushing my cart out, and I decide I can't end it here. So I leave the cart by Starbucks, sneak all the way around her, and I whisper, who has questions in Target? And then she turned around and saw it was me, and she just goes, I knew it.
We are joined by Chad Daniels, Target shopper. Me too. So you're in Minneapolis right now?
Minneapolis, yeah. I moved from Fergus Falls. Once Olivia went to college, my daughter, I moved down here because that 3-hour trip to the airport back and forth was getting to be too much.
Yeah.
I see. Now, you recently, about a year ago, had your television special out there. And we just had a visit with your girlfriend, by the way.
Yes, you did. I remember that.
And her special came out, a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah, it's doing great. Mark Your Territory, it's called. It's on YouTube and Hulu.
And yours is on Netflix.
Mine is on Netflix.
Yes.
Yeah, we don't talk about that at the house. Not a contest.
That's right. Even though Netflix is huge, Netflix numbers. Yeah, it's not a contest.
Do they send you actual numbers of viewers and that kind of thing?
They do. There's 12 days and 30 days, I think, is how they do it. But then they don't give you numbers after that. So if you don't have your ducks in a row within 30 days, you just have to wonder what happened.
Oh. Wow.
Are you on the road these days?
I am, yeah. I just got back from Tacoma, Washington, which is fantastic. I
Yeah,
don't know if you've
beautiful.
ever been there, but it's great. It's a lot of hills, very slippery sidewalks, and it's always raining. Very fun.
Okay. glad you survived.
All right.
Once again, Chad Daniels is our guest. Do you have any stops in the near future, the places you're going to be that we should know about?
I don't think there's anything too close to you. I am working on, just some Midwest stuff for the fall. So, I mean, I'll definitely keep you guys in the loop once it makes sense.
Wonderful.
Do you take acting lessons?
Oh no, I don't need to. I've acted interested in my children and happy at the end of my marriage.
And the Oscar goes to
Bravo.
Chad Daniels.
Bravo.
I'd like to thank the Lord that one of us believes in and caused this divorce.
Hi-yo.
Well. Now, Chad, what else is going on? You're it's cold up there. It's wintertime.
It is winter, and I have a slumbering beauty two rooms away. Kelsey's still sleeping. She's got. She loves to sleep in because she's got this ring that she wears on her finger.
Oh yeah, she told us about it.
Oh yeah.
That tells her how she sleeps, and she goes, "Man, Chad, you got to get one of these." And it's like, I'm almost 50. I know how I sleep. There are days I wake up and I'm like, son of a, right? Yeah. That was not a great day. And then there are other mornings I wake up and I go, I don't need coffee because there's sunshine outside. Those lyrics were brought to you by 8+ hours of sleep.
She was telling us about the ring. It gives you all kinds of information about your body. It's kind of like an Apple Watch.
Yeah. I think it just tells you if you have a fever and tells you all this thing. And I picture the board meeting and they were like, why don't we call it My Mom's on My Finger? And it's like, well, why don't we not call it?
I don't want to get into your personal life. Are you self-conscious if she has the ring on during intimate activities?
No,
because doesn't the ring tell you?
Oh, you're like
what you're doing?
Pulse and yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, wouldn't it say like you're obviously you're riding a bicycle, or I can tell you're horseback riding, or or I can tell you just spent the previous 2 minutes, being under a mattress. I don't know. I'm not sure.
I think intimate activity with me would just say a nap detected. That's what I would guess.
Wow. Yeah, I had an Apple Watch. I stopped wearing it. I got tired of being.
Yeah.
I got tired of being bossed around.
It's always. We went to the Justin Timberlake concert last night, and right when I got in there, my watch was like, "It's too loud in here. Find a quiet room. It's too loud for you and your old ears." It kept vibrating on my wrist, and I'm like, "Oh, I'm very popular tonight." And I'd look down, and it's like, "It is 104 decibels in here, Chad Daniels."
Chad Daniels, do something about this.
Why were you at the Justin Bieber concert?
No, Justin Bieber or Justin Timberlake?
Timberlake.
Oh, Timberlake. Oh, yeah. Never mind. I think he said Bieber.
Which Justin do you prefer, Pat?
Timberlake.
Really?
Yeah, a lot. He's great. Yeah.
He was really fantastic. And what's great is when I walk in there, all these young girls are looking at me like, oh, somebody invited a chaperone to the concert. It's like, I am closer in age to him than you are.
Yeah.
Back it up.
Yeah. Did anybody walk up to your lady friend and say, "Hey, you brought your dad"?
Oh no, that's just online where they can't get punched in the face. What a ridiculous system we have created. It's like you should, when you leave a comment, your home address should automatically have to pop up under.
How do you feel about that, Pat?
I asked for home address, and I am in trouble at work, Jed.
Oh no!
Oh yeah, anger management classes. All that. I get drug tested. I don't do drugs, but lots of stuff went down.
Well, I just like. Here's what I would like. I'd like the home address, and then tough guys are like, "Well, what are you going to do with it?" And it's like, "Well, I'm gonna go to the address. I'm gonna walk in. I'm gonna say hi to your mom, and I'm gonna walk down to the basement where you are on your computer."
That's right.
Our guest is Chad Daniels. Chad is a very fine comedian, and he is going to be hitting the road again soon.
Well, it says here, Chad, you're going to be in Minneapolis this weekend. Is that right? So that's not a long drive, right?
That's true. Yeah, no. For me, it's perfect.
Yeah, right. You're there until March. Yeah, this weekend, all weekend. Nice.
Yep. It's my home club, and so I do it the beginning of March or the end of February every year because it's my birthday month or birthday week. So,
when's your birthday?
I'm going to March 2nd on Sunday. I'm going to be 50 years old.
Son of a gun.
Happy birthday.
That's a big one. Yeah, happy birthday early, buddy.
That is a big one. Well, that's nice of you. This is the only one I've been bothered with because I used to tell people, hey, when you're in your 20s, you're getting your life together. When you're in your 30s, you're moving the chess pieces around to attack. When you're in your 40s, that's when you really get to go for it. And then that was the end of my speech. And so I don't have any idea what I'm about to do. Because remember when you were younger, I know that some of you are 50 in there, but when you were younger, somebody would go, hey, our teacher's 50, and you're like, how? How did someone make it to 50?
I know. That's a long time.
Now, Chad, you are technically a single man.
On my taxes, yeah. I live with and am committed to Kelsey Cook.
Oh, that's right. Any babies in the offing?
Oh, Lord.
What?
No, there is no.
Have you been?
I took myself off the Tom plan.
Now, did you take yourself off surgically?
Yes.
Ooh, because that can be undone, you know.
Yeah, I heard that, and then I stopped listening. Yeah, because I just like. So, this is what happened to me when I got my vasectomy. I went in, and I had a pre-op appointment, and the guy goes, "Just so you know, getting a vasectomy can cause cancer in that part of a man. So I need to check you from behind to make sure you are healthy enough." And I said, no problem. And while he was doing that, I thought, I probably should have Googled this before I check this out. Because at this time, I was living in Fergus Falls, and that's where I grew up. And so all my high school buddies, a lot of them live there, and they love to mess with me because I'm a comedian. And I thought, they could have definitely paid this guy $100 to just do this. Because... putting your thumb somewhere towards another man, it's like, that's the ultimate gotcha.
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
Little Jack Hornering another man. It is checkmate.
Yeah.
And so then, I get done and I'm going to Google it on my phone, and I go, well, now I'm not going to Google it. I don't want to know if I've been had. So I just sit there, and then my son plays hockey, or he played hockey at the time. He got checked, broke his tailbone. Fergus Falls is a small town, so the vasectomy doctor is also the team doctor for the high school. And so he has to check my son from behind, like he did with me, and to make sure his tailbone was all going all right. And my son came home and told me that story, and I said, did you Google it? And he goes, no. And I go, well, don't now. My son and I are Eskimo brothers. Doctor's thumb.
Thank you very much. Chad Daniels.
Right.
Chad, by the way, among other stops, will be in Cincinnati coming up in early May.
Yes.
At the Go Bananas Comedy Complex. Lots of other stops along the way, including a hunk in Canada, and also Tempe, Arizona, Fargo, North Dakota, Ann Arbor, Michigan, and more. So go see Chad in person. He's great. And looking very handsome with the trimmed beard, by the way, Chad.
That's very nice of you. I can't wait till it grows back, but I thank you for your compliment.
No, you look very nice. Do you trim the part between the soul patch and the bottom of the beard?
No, if it's missing, that's just because that's genetics.
I see. You ever thought of doing maybe a comb over? Where you grow the...
From the beard up, sweep it over?
Yeah, that'll look good. Hey, Chad, it's always a great pleasure.
Okay.
Thanks a ton for having me in. This is great.
Happy birthday.
Yes.
Hey, thank you. Thank you. I'll be 50 next time I see you in the studio.
All right.
We'll look forward to it.
Very cool.
We love you, man.
Yeah. Are the pubes gray yet? Okay, sorry. No, we have to go. We have to go.
Oh, right. You should probably Google that.
Yeah. Did you see yesterday when Josh shaved off the first part of his beard? That was the part that you had a swath of white hair.
Yeah, it was almost exclusively white.
Yeah, and then you just sent us all not a photograph of your face, but just a photograph of the hair.
Yeah, a little teaser.
And somebody put in the group text, "Oh, just your pubes?"
It was very curly.
They really are very similar.
And
Same consistency.
Yeah,
but it was also very white, which was kind of a dig, if you will. Now, it's time to check in with Mr. McGee across the way.
For Simply Safe, every 26 seconds a burglary takes place in the United States, according to FBI data, and they would know. That means by the time our show's over today, dozens of homes have been targeted. Protect your home before it's too late with Simply Safe's proactive security system. Simply Safe helps to stop threats before they even have a chance to break in. We trust Simply Safe here at the Bob and Tom Show and use it in the hallways here at the building. Traditional security systems only take action after somebody's already broken in, and that is way too late. Simply Safe has Active Guard outdoor protection, can help prevent break-ins before they happen. AI-powered cameras backed by live professional monitoring agents monitor your property and detect suspicious activity. If you have a lurker, they're acting suspiciously. Agents see and talk to said lurker in real time. They can turn on spotlights and even contact the police, all before they have a chance to get inside your home. And Simply Safe has been named Best Home Security System by U.S. News & World Report 5 years in a row. And visit simplysafetom.com right now. An amazing deal, 50% off a new system right now with a professional monitoring plan and your first month free. Just go to simplysafetom.com for all the details. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee. Coming up, we're going to talk with comedian Jeff Oskey. Plus, we have the golden toilet theft. Worth thousands and thousands of dollars, and the trial is beginning. Also, can you keep a raccoon as a pet? Would you want to? We have KFC leaving KY. Hard to believe. And we have a flying car, and we have a bull loose and a gigantic beaver. This is all happening. We're in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show. At Lavelle, you have, I believe, your wife's dog, the Shih Tzu?
Yeah, it's a Shih Tzu.
Okay.
Japanese crap through the house.
You were saying you wanted to get a new dog, so we were giving you some dog tips. Now, I'm a big fan of the Golden Retriever.
Oh, man.
Maybe I could see you with a Golden Retriever.
No, man, that's not a black dog. I'm sorry. Them Golden Retrievers need love. Black dogs, we chain them to a tree, with a truck chain, and you ever see at a real black people house, the dog be running around the tree on the truck train. He don't even bark no more. He just yelling, help, 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 help. Somebody give me some help. Call the dog whisperer. Give me some help. We don't take our dogs to the doctor. Come on, man. But it's just the thing about it. I want a dog. I'm a man. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going to have a dog, I want a man dog.
You need a Rottweiler.
Yeah, Rottweiler, a pit bull, a mastiff, or a mutt mixed with Rottweiler, pit bull, mastiff. A little mountain lion in him. I can't pet him, but he scared me to death, but I take him out anyway. Because like that, I'm looking at this. I'm thinking of this. We in 2010. You don't know what's going to happen. I might be the last man on earth, like I Am Legend. And I don't want to be out here as I Am Legend and got a Shih Tzu as my guard dog.
It's not going to eat zombies.
Right. He's not going to eat zombies or demon dog. He's going to jump in my pocket. Do something. Do something. They're messing up my coat. Lousy Shih Tzu.
But you dip a zombie in grape jelly.
Hey, I don't know how. Hey, let me tell you something. I'm going to eat him before he eats me. Especially if I'm the last man on earth. Who you going to tell?
That's right.
But I mean, I don't like German Shepherds, but I do. I want a dog that people are scared of. And see, I live in Studio City in California, where this dog lover haven. Dogs walk around with sweaters on, and they got bottles of water. You got to pick up their poop, man. Come on, man. I'm glad my dog little. Poop ain't that big, because if he pooped like some of these dogs, a mountain of poop, and they got to shovel it up into a little plastic bag. And the dog look like you better get it before you get a ticket.
Well, in your case, obviously, since your dog does it primarily in your home.
Right. Well, but he don't do it in the house no more because I laid down the law.
Oh, did you now?
Yeah, that's what.
How'd that go?
That's what newspaper subscriptions
sounds like there was an incident.
It was his butt was sore. I'm gonna let you know that.
Here's what you do.
Yeah, right. I know, people are dog lovers, and you don't want to be offending nobody. Like, oh my God, because people treat dogs better than they treat adults. I'm for real, man. I was watching Animal Planet one day, and there was a guy out in the water drowning, and there was a dog out there drowning, and they threw a life preserver out there, and they say, put it around the dog. We'll get you next. People love dogs. And my neighborhood, I want to shake it up, because I live with all these nice-looking dogs running around. They all walking around bougie little uppity dog show dogs. I want to have an animal that ain't nobody going to, be able to feel safe around, like a hyena.
A big ugly dog.
Like a hyena. Or a baboon. A baboon, you have a baboon on a leash.
No, yeah.
Oh my God, that would freak somebody out, because a baboon not only will eat you, it will grab hold of you and eat you while you're looking at you. Right, that's a pet.
Wow.
I want a pet I can fight off.
Those scare me.
I'm like bad shockman. I don't want no cutesy wuzzy dog. My dog got to be able to do something. I'm sorry. My dog, the dog we got now, he's just
doesn't do anything.
He don't know no trick, but he know how to get the food.
What's his name?
Big Larry.
Big Larry.
Of course. What else would it be? What does he weigh?
He's a little pipsqueak dog.
He's 10 pounds?
He's probably about 9 pounds.
Okay, Big Larry.
Big Larry, yeah, we call him Big Larry. I just kind of gave him a big name, since he was a little.
Trying to help him out a little bit.
Yeah, he's a pet shop dog. I hate pet shop dogs. I like Humane Society dogs because they appreciate you when you come in there. Them dogs put on a show for you, man. You talking about the chorus line. Please take me home, they about to kill me.
Yesterday we were talking about hickeys.
Yeah.
I have a story for you.
Which one of your daughters has one?
You had those hickeys, yeah. Oh, and your daughters. Yeah.
No, nobody has hickeys, but we have death by hickey.
Death by hickey? Mm-hmm. Well.
My boyfriend was a vampire.
Were that me, I'm sure the officers would stand over my body and say, I have a feeling this is how he'd wanted to go.
More chalk.
Yes, because I'm so gigantic.
Oh my God.
One stick of chalk would never be enough.
We had to use a whole box of chalk to outline his.
Look at him. He had to take his headphones off, lean back, and he's screaming with laughter.
He's just an awful person. I wish I were an actual Sportsasaurus. I could rip your body, your limbs.
More chalk.
Lucky number 6.
Man, if that weren't funny, I'd be so mad.
You know what, Josh? I ate all day yesterday, and I really feel good about it, so screw it. You know what? It doesn't matter.
I was just trying to lighten the sad picture we all had of Josh lying there dead.
Oh.
Maybe lighten the mood.
You know, I think that's even more insulting. He's taken an insult to you and tried to spin it into a positive.
Oh, yeah, that's what's insulting.
Good God. Buckeye fans, Ohio State Buckeyes celebrate the victory. If you're still basking in the glow of Ohio State's win and the college football championships, we've got something special just for you. It's a full-sized, officially licensed college football playoff national championship football, priced at just $129.95. Available only at Nyco Sports. Call 800-345-2868 or go online at nycosports.com. That's NIKCO sports.com.
and the rest of the great band.
And Old Man Doobie.
And that's Mr. Doobie to you. Now, also, we have some other stuff coming up. I wish I had time to tell you. It involves flying motorcycles.
Do you think they know they're listening to the Bob and Tom Show when they hear crap like that?
Yes.
Yeah, I think they figured it out. Yeah, you're right. Let's see. Jess and Josh and Ace Cosby and Jeff Oskey, and I'm Chick, and oh yeah, there's Pat Godwin. We're in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios.
I'm enjoying a cup of coffee and a sliced apple. And it really is a blessing.
Either robust and full.
The coffee is rich but unassuming, and the apple is...
What does that mean exactly?
Still
What does it mean when someone says something that ridiculous? What is the coffee assuming? It assumes you're a jerk for calling it that?
You know, some speak the language, Tom. Others don't.
Yeah.
And I really don't have the time.
And the ones who speak it are making it up on the fly.
I have the perfect email. This is the kind of tone I want all the emails to. This email sets the tone for the rest of our emails as long as we're on the air. Okay?
Uh-huh.
You hear what I just said?
Okay.
All right. Dear Bob and Tom Show, when I was a teenager, I met somebody that had a raccoon as a pet. It weighed 65 pounds.
What?
They fed it nothing but steak and chicken and all that other stuff.
Wow.
That's from Robert.
How about that? 65 pounds.
65-pound raccoon.
Is that possible?
Evidently. Why would he lie to us about how much this raccoon weighs?
My big dog weighs only 50.
Are you sure it wasn't like a groundhog or?
Let's see.
I have no reason to doubt this fella.
All right.
When I was a teenager, I met somebody that had a raccoon as a pet. Tell Jess to shut up. It weighed 65 plus pounds. They fed
Chick to
nothing
kiss
but
my ass.
the steak and chicken and all that other. What did she?
What?
Did you guys hear something?
Do you have a
I
raccoon
do.
story?
A man in Kansas is trying to make it legal to own raccoons as pets.
It's illegal now.
It is illegal.
Uh-oh.
According to KMUW.
Come on and give us a kiss.
Lenexa resident Stephen Casper has been feeding and training wild raccoons on his property for years.
Soon to be a ghost.
Local man.
Local.
Even though it is currently illegal to own a pet raccoon in the state of Kansas.
Really?
He is now urging state lawmakers to pass a bill that will legalize pet ownership of raccoons.
You've seen the T-shirts.
Oh, what do they say?
Legalize it.
They're referring to raccoons.
It's just a picture of a raccoon.
I don't know. What's wrong with this guy having pet raccoon? Good for him.
Should the proposal move forward and pass, owners would be required to obtain an ownership permit, complete educational training, vaccinate their raccoons, and provide the animals with their own room or enclosure.
There are some states that you have to have a Class 2 wild animal possession permit and purchase a raccoon from a USDA licensed breeder.
How about that?
You have to complete an application from within 5 days of acquiring the raccoon, pay the $20 permit fee to the Department of Natural Resources of your state.
So if you have a raccoon cub or whatever they are.
Baby.
Yeah. I wonder if they make good domestic pets if they're raised in a domestic situation.
I would
seen some.
so. Do they have opposable thumbs?
Yes, they have thumbs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's how they open your trash can.
Yeah.
I always thought opposable thumbs just meant you were pointing your thumbs down.
Oh, because you oppose.
Right, yeah.
All those opposed.
right.
Okay, makes sense.
They can, raccoons can diddle you if they want.
Yeah, I'm a single issue voter. I don't know if you knew that.
Oh, you are? Yeah. What's the main issue?
The main issue for me when I vote, raccoon legality. There's a conspiracy in Washington.
You can have my raccoon when you pry it out of my cold dead hands.
I got a raccoon nest in my backyard. I did in the fall, rather.
Really?
Sitting eating dinner one night, and these 3 little raccoons came coming by.
They're adorable.
But,
the little raccoons.
Oh, look. There's raccoons.
Too loud.
Is that too loud?
Yeah.
Jess just jumped like she was... You know, in the movies when they have a 21 gun salute at the funeral, and everybody kind of she just did that.
I wasn't ready. I wasn't
Tom, I'm sure you've gone through this as a dog owner. This morning I let the girls out, and the Golden and the Aussie, and there was a bunny rabbit in the back.
Oh, God.
Oh.
And the bunny rabbit took off, and Josephine took off, the fastest one. And part of you wants the dogs to catch the rat or the rabbit, but the other part, no, don't kill the bunny.
Yeah,
it was tough, Tom. I didn't know it, so they didn't get it.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Now, we had an interesting story.
That's the end of my story.
I think you'll like this, Jess. From the Carolina Panthers, Xavier Legette, rookie wide receiver, claimed that he ate raccoon for Thanksgiving.
Yes.
And we heard a soundbite from this guy. He's got a beautiful speaking voice.
Raccoon.
He was he really did have a beautiful speaking voice.
Here he is now talking about scoring a touchdown in a football league.
Oh, man, I say the deep ball, man. But I really feel like any way that I can get the ball in my hand, I can get it to that end zone.
He's one of those gentlemen I want to talk to him for 8 hours.
I love that.
It's Forrest Gump meets Kendrick Lamar.
It is.
Not kidding. That's
There's
exactly
definitely
what
a
it
Forrest
sounds
Gump. Play it again.
Yeah.
Do you mind?
I do mind, but I won't.
Oh, man, I say the deep ball, man. But I really feel like any way that I can get the ball in my hand, I can get it to that end zone.
That is really Forrest Gump.
Forrest Whitaker Gump.
Wow. But yeah, he apparently it's a family tradition. Have you ever eaten raccoon, Jeffrey?
No.
Did you look at him and naturally think of everybody in the room, he would be the guy that had raccoon?
Well, I know he's a fisherman.
Why is that, Tom? Because of the bushy, his bushy countenance? Is that why?
Yeah. I like to make assumptions. I judge people on how they look.
You sure do.
Oh, we know.
You know, Jeff spent a lot of time this morning and said, "This is it."
Will you?
Yeah. I went with this for the day.
Hey, Tom, will you look at Josh real quick and make any assumptions?
No, seriously, if I walked into a store, I would not want to talk to him.
Do I look like a bad guy?
No, you just look like a guy that, thinks that looks okay.
No, you know what, though? You do look like a time traveler.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Now, if I saw you out in public, I would go, I want to see what his significant other looks like.
Yeah.
Yes.
That would be my first question.
No, I would want to know how long she'd been deceased.
I imagine she's bonneted.
Yes.
Yes. And a very long skirt.
Right.
Yeah.
According to Ashley's husband, Josh's facial hair is actually known as the beef eater.
Oh, no kidding.
Which, if you've spent any time at a rest stop, you know that's true with Josh.
What's a beef eater?
Hey, you're not riding with me anymore. Those stops are for me.
Aren't the beef eaters the guys that?
Yeah, I thought
they have the English.
Yeah.
Is that English or Scottish?
Yeah, maybe that was standard for
Is that their facial hair thing?
I think it was.
I don't know. Ashley's not here to ask, but she wrote in and
It's
had
called a
that to
beef
say.
eater. Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, thank you very much, Ashley.
Real quick, dear Tom, my cousin's neighbor had 2 raccoons. They took showers with him. He was about 60, and the raccoons were average in size. He found them in his trash and made them pets.
Wow.
And showered with them.
And dear Tom, my grandmother had a pet raccoon. The raccoon died, and my grandmother tried to give it CPR.
Oh, my. Mouth to mouth.
I just looked at her and said, he's gone. Let's throw it in the ditch.
Let's throw it in the ditch.
And that's the last raccoon email that we'll be reading. It's done.
Well, I mean,
Kristi Lee grew up with a neighbor that had a raccoon as a pet, remember?
I can't verify that.
the poor lady was lonely. That was her friend. Yeah. Got to feel bad for her.
You guys want to hear about a fat beaver?
When we come back.
Yeah.
Fat Beaver's on the way.
You got a Fat Beaver song for us, Pat?
Sure, if you'd like.
Okay. All right.
Plum clam.
But a juicy taco.
I wonder what Beatles song it'll be.
Hey, look, we've you realize we've turned Hooker now.
I know.
She's
angry.
She's just joined up. Okay.
Yep.
Vertical taco. Go ahead.
There we go.
Throw them all out there.
Hit me.
Okay. Sideways Sloppy Joe. Go for it. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios because we are the Bob and Tom Show.
No, I'm not trying to be critical. I'm just. This is what the Surgeon General is saying.
I know.
So
I think those women who can't are pretty much, by and large, selfish, aren't they?
Screw you, Chick.
Yeah.
Don't you wish just once they'd have one day a year, where you could say whatever you wanted in the radio? Just so that one time.
I'm over here working, okay?
You know what you could do?
What?
Walk in there and have Dean do it for you. You walk in there, tell Chick what you want to say, and he can fix it for you. A few minutes ago, Chick said something mean to Kristi, and she...
I didn't. Was that mean? I was
Yes,
just
it
making
was.
an observation.
I was saying that some women are unable to breastfeed for a number of reasons, and you said
The main reason I can think of is because they're selfish.
Ugh.
Okay, so Kristi
She
wanted
seems very well adjusted
Right
and
now.
very
Kristi
intelligent.
wanted to respond, and I have great faith in our editor.
Me too, because if
Kristi
not, I've
wanted
lost
to
my
respond.
job.
We
now have the response.
Okay, go ahead, play it.
Hey, chick, you. You've never had to breastfeed. You don't know what it's like. You're a ignorant, stupid son of a bitch. So shut your mouth, you stupid ass.
You know, that last beep could have used a little more work.
A little less a little less,
and not so much hole. A little heavy on the hole on that one.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Oh, wait a second. I'll get that. Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom, it's Kenny Tarmac.
Kenny.
Hey, Shooter, I'd love to say we just landed, but I'm still driving.
Oh.
I know. Like I said yesterday, with all these spring breakers clogging up the airlines, I rented a car, making the most of my wizard number, but it's fair to say I've had my fill of Zone 4 people. I know. I just crossed over into IL from IN, and for once I didn't have to do a touch-and-go at ORD first.
Oh, nice.
I'm at a truck stop, and like most road dogs, I had to re-up on my supply of sugar-free Celsius and veggie straws, and I'd be giving anything to be in the Sky Club about right now, but unfortunately, my rental car has a nail in the tire. Yeah, I got to find a place to get my tire fixed.
Yeah.
I'll take a bird strike any day over this, but this is really going to set me back. Bob and Tom, hang on a sec. Let me ask this trucker if he knows a place to get my flat fixed around here.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir. I found myself in a predicament. My right front is low. Picked up a nail. Would you happen to know a reputable tire place around these parts? Oh, you've definitely got yourself a flat there. That's going to turn into a roll down occasion. Probably won't attend to it. That's why I roll on Goodyear tires. I don't use those commie brands. I wouldn't put those on a moped, but if you can make it up to Pete's Tire Center, you're only 2 miles away. I think it sounds good. Yeah, I'll try to find Pete. What you want to do is take a left out of here. You're going to go maybe a mile and a half on the south side of the road. You're going to see a sign for Joe Gin Spa. Now, if you can't make it all the way to Pete's, be sure to stop in there. Hey, Todd, I've got to take this. I got to call on my burner. They may not fix your flat at Joe Gin's, but you're going to feel like they did. Here, I've got a gift card that's got $40 left on it. I haven't been in almost a year on account of my cholesterol being what it is. When you get there, ask for Lou. Tell her you'll pass on the table sign, but you still wanted to take a look at your undercarriage. Hey, gang, looks like this might take a while. Let's circle back and reload for tomorrow. We just landed.
Okay, thanks.
Oh, easy, right here. My God.
I'm in Bob and Tom's studios. April Macy was on Bob and Tom today, and I probably know more about what turns her on than anybody I know of. She's trying to play hard to... Oh, Eureka's! I swear to God, she is fire-ass hot.
Hi.
Remember me?
I do, unfortunately. I do.
Don't worry about that restraining order, because that's expired now. But you're famous. You've been on TV before, and I'm sure you're used to the porkerazzi coming in taking pictures. I swear to God you are.
Oh, please don't say porkerazzi.
Porkerazzi. You don't carry pepper spray anymore, do you? Because the last...
It's so uncomfortable. It's very uncomfortable, your porkerazzi.
Well, the last stuff you carried stung a little bit, but you are from head to toe. You want my pager number, maybe? Is that something you might...
Perhaps.
Be interested in?
Pretty lonely.
Okay. I tried to hit you up on Kristen Mingle, but your profile picture didn't really reply to what I had, so...
Yeah, you can go on JDate if you'd like to see me.
Go on J date? Okay, I swear to God I will. I know what the J stands for. I had tennis elbow doing that all through high school. I'll see you, April.
Bye.
Sexy thing. Oh my God.
She climbed up on the bus, said that I'll do just about anything that you'd want me to. I got tickets to your show from the radio. They were free. I said, you got the wrong bus. She said, I know who you are. You're that rockabilly country singing superstar. And I thought that you might like to have a little bit of company. I said maybe 20 years ago, in a different place, in a darker room with a prettier face. But there's just way too many fish in the sea, and getting caught with a whale would be the end of me. Don't cry, this can't be the first time.
.com. Once again, offering up to $2,500 off stamped concrete right now. Time is running out to get that estimate done. IndyDecorativeConcrete.com.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Jess Hooker at the Silac Insurance News Desk.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, now, there's Pat Godwin. Hey, Chick. There's Jeff Oskey.
Hi, buddy.
Hello, Josh Arnold.
Hi.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee with more email. And here's Tom Griswold from the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studio.
Dear Bob and Tom Show, OMG, Josh.
Yes.
Thank you for starting this beard thing on my birthday.
Oh, you're very welcome.
I can't wait to see it. I am currently at home recovering from spinal fusion.
Oh.
Writes Marissa. Really looking forward to the new look tomorrow.
Okay, well, thank you.
The only thing that would make this day better would be a visit from Ed Septic and Tina. Anyone remember Tina?
Of course. Yeah. We got the Ed Septic visit in.
Yeah, well, you're...
I think they fired her.
Oh, really? Yeah. You're very welcome, Marissa, and good luck with the recovery. And Josh will have a new look tomorrow. Did you have more letters over there, Chick McGee?
Dear Tom, I'm 68 years old. I've known 4 people that have had raccoons as pets.
Wow.
I always ask them the same question. When they become raccoons, what then? Raccoons always turn into raccoons.
So, in other words, when they remember their wild animals,
Right.
maybe how do they live?
That's kind of deep.
I don't know why it's addressed to me. I'm a dog person. I don't believe in exotic pets. I don't want a monkey.
No.
No.
The best part of the great outdoors, though, is the raccoons.
Oh, yeah, the subtitles where they're talking. I enjoy that, too.
Yeah.
Are they being naughty? Are they cursing?
They're getting in the trash.
Yeah.
All right.
Now, I think the most aggressively outdoorsy of all of us probably is Mr. Oskey. And you did mention that you did have chickens, and you're quite handy out in the field.
Sure.
And
I'm planting rutabaga.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're out there.
Yeah,
getting your
field. I'm doing
getting your hands dirty. But you had the chickens, and briefly again, you feel that getting the chicken coop a very bad idea in spite of the egg shortage.
Well, yeah, it's expensive. Like you gotta buy or build a coop. Coops are like in the thousands of dollars.
Wow.
You gotta buy chicken wire. Like, so the coyotes, your pack of coyotes don't get your birds.
Now, what are your birds?
Raccoons, mink, hawks.
Yep.
Foxes.
Snakes will get the eggs, right?
I luckily I didn't have any snake issues.
That's good.
That I found.
They'll get in there, baby. They'll get in there.
Yeah, we had a guy write a letter that he went into his coop and reached in there, and a snake was in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's the other thing they don't tell you. We had 10 hen. You get an egg a day a hen.
That's not a lot.
No, it is though, because that's 10 a day. That's 70 eggs a week.
That's too many.
Yeah, my cholesterol was up to 14,000.
That's high.
Is that high? That seems high.
That's way
You're going
high.
to need a statin.
I was bringing eggs in here. I was doing anything to get rid of the eggs. I brought you guys eggs.
I love them.
bringing them to baby showers.
But who would have known?
I was bringing them to...
Who could have known that eggs were going to become so valuable?
Right. Had I known, I wouldn't have put 4 dozen in the casket with my friend who I buried.
Yeah.
I didn't know how they lived their lives. They may have needed them for deviled eggs. Check. Where's the rim shot? Jesus.
Yeah, no,
Anytime needed a rim shot.
I'm saving the rim shot for this.
Rules that sexy man with a deep voice. Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
Hey, Chick.
Yes, Ace.
I don't know if you know this, but I've taken up yoga.
Oh, is that right?
Going great, except I have a hard time getting my instructor out of my house. When we get done, I said, you can go. He goes, namaste.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
Straight out of a Godwin song.
A little bit of rip, well.
I think the joke stands.
Inspiration.
Joke of the day brought to you by Sleep Number. Sleep better together. Save 40% on the new Sleep Number Special Edition Smart Bed for a limited time exclusively at Sleep Number stores.
Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Now, let's get back to the news. Do we have the story of the golden toilet? I don't know if you guys remember this.
I don't really remember
It was
Some
I do remember. Hold on.
Sheikh have a golden toilet.
Hold on,
I want to say
me a
some
second.
despot.
Yeah, but this is one of those
czar
dumb art pieces, like the banana on the tape to the wall. That
5 men are on trial for the theft of the famous golden toilet from Winston Churchill's birthplace.
Boy, I bet Winston Churchill really dumped it up.
Oh, boy, did he.
Yeah, but this was not, in fact, his actual toilet.
Never give up. Never.
The one-of-a-kind 18-karat gold toilet was stolen from Blenheim Palace on September 14th, 2019.
Speak softly and take a huge...
That was Teddy Roosevelt, wasn't it?
The toilet was a satirical art piece titled America by artist Maurizio Catalan.
See, this is what really bothers me. These dumb titles. Like, well, wasn't the guy that taped the banana to the wall, that was called The Comedian?
Right.
That's right.
Which they think is somehow lofty and intellectual. It's just dumb. Right. Oh, there's a toilet. It's called the American. Oh, wow. Oh, how profound.
Keep calm. That's what that's the Winston Churchill thing I was thinking of.
Keep calm and carry on.
Yeah. Keep calm and take it.
Never have so few dumb.
Now that calms me down like a big dog.
These 5 men are on trial, even though the toilet still has not been recovered. It's believed that it was cut up and sold.
Oh, for the gold.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've heard of the golden goose, but I don't know, the golden deuce. But this thing was actually, I remember from this for years ago, this thing was actually plumbed.
Yeah, in removing the toilet, the perpetrators left water gushing from the pipes that caused considerable damage to the 18th century building, which
Wait a minute.
was a World Heritage Site.
They used this, and this was actually functioning.
Yeah, Churchill didn't use it, but it was installed by this alleged artist.
Weird.
And as I recall, people could pay. Let me see if I can find the story. People could pay to actually use it.
I imagine a little cheaper to pee in it.
Here it is. I found it. Visitors to the exhibition could book a 3-minute appointment to use the toilet.
Oh, that's a fast sluicing.
Yeah, that seems to be.
That's way. I don't want to feel that kind of pressure.
No, you don't want to.
3 minutes, in and out.
Yep. I can do it.
I just hand them a 50 and be like, I'll do it.
Yeah. It's not a party in there.
Yeah,
In
it
and
is.
out.
What is the point of this?
Big time party.
I don't know.
A platinum trash can.
To have your bottom on gold.
Oh God, what a pointless exercise in idiocy. In any event, these dudes are on trial. We'll see.
These dudes are on trial.
We'll see. We'll see what happens to them. Coming up, we have a woman who is apparently very upset. And she's been doing something.
News?
Doing something. She's doing something unusual.
No, man bites dog. That's news.
Something unusual in the grocery
Hey, look
store.
how upset you are.
Yeah.
Proving my point.
Right now, I want to tell you about those great earbuds from Raycon.
That's right. Raycon's earbuds. The latest model is better than ever. Raycons have been updated. They have a 32-hour battery life and multi-point connectivity, just what it sounds like, lets you pair with 2 devices at one time. And Raycon, speaking of battery, Raycon's quick charge function, 10 minutes of charging yields 90 minutes of battery. And the earbuds also come with active noise cancellation, starting at just half the price as other premium audio brands. And Raycon's everyday earbuds come in a variety of vibrant colors: royal blue, blush violet, forest green, even more limited edition collector colors like rose gold. And if you don't love your Raycons, they offer a 30-day happiness guarantee return policy. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom to get up to 20% off site-wide. 20% off everything on Raycon's website, including 20% off all headphones, too. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee. Once again, coming up, we have something you got to be careful of if you're in the grocery store. Also, flying cars, and KFC is leaving KY. Can you believe it? We'll find out about that when we come back. We're in the O'Reilly Auto Parts studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, Kristi Lee here. How would you like to go on vacation with me? No, seriously. Join me September 28th on a journey through the lovely landscapes of England, Scotland, and Wales with Paulette. We'll travel through the charming countryside and also experience the historic cities of London and Edinburgh. Experience the best of Britain's rolling countryside and bustling cities rich in history and culture. We'll see the iconic landmarks of London. Visit the storybook villages of Oxford, Chester, and Shakespeare's Stratford-upon-Avon. We'll behold regal jewels of Edinburgh's castle and visit the medieval walls of York. This and so much more. The best part? Paulette makes travel easy, including flights, meals, hotels, sightseeing, and local experiences. It's all planned for you. You can just sit back and have the time of your life. Don't miss your chance to see Britain with me. This is going to be a great group and an amazing trip. I already know we're going to have so much fun. Call Colette at 800-581-8942 or visit bobandtom.com to learn more. Don't miss out. Call Colette at 800-581-8942.
Guest in the studio, Joe DeVito, single man. How old are you, Joe? You said
48.
Wow, 48 and single.
Yeah, wow. Tell me about it.
Do you want to be married?
My attitude seems to be traveling around the room. I kind of like it.
Do you want to be married?
You know what? I'm in the throes of a midlife crisis.
Okay.
I'm a few weeks into it, and I recently was involved with someone and it didn't work out. And it made me realize when I was young, I was like, oh, I don't want to get involved. I don't want to get tied down. Mm-hmm. And now my mindset is, who can I trick into marrying me?
Sure. Do you watch a lot of porn?
You know, I'm backing off on that, and I'll tell you why. Because I've lived and I've learned I don't like it realistic. I like some fantasy in it because it ruins them. I was watching one the other day, and the theme was teenage Asian girls, and it was too realistic. Halfway through, her mom made her take a violin lesson, and it really ruined the mood.
Oh, boy.
That's what I get for renting Tiger Teens.
That's why you're single. That's all.
What?
Are we? Wait a minute. I'm sorry. We're back live.
Back with that.
Not your tongue.
He was talking about me because I went like this.
No. I'll tell you what it was. You see, you're not even aware of what you just did. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We're live in the Napa Auto Parts Studios. Coming up, our interview with Donald Fagen.
You're
from
so
Steely Dan.
stupid. You don't know what you're saying.
No, we're trying to make conversation. Just before the mic's open, Josh goes, hey, my toilet seat's on the way.
Yeah, that's right. He's excited about it.
Right.
It was something we had discussed.
Did you hear what Tom said? We were trying to make conversation. Tom doesn't
He didn't
have
speak a word
conversations.
during that break.
He
They
doesn't
kept
say
his
anything.
headphones
They
on.
invented the phrase, he talks at me.
You, yes.
I thought it was, I mean, Josh, okay, you're on a first date. Let's just say, and you know, there's some nice music in the background. You're at a nice restaurant, and the waiter comes up. You order some sort of cocktail. I assume. What's your beverage of choice?
I might have a tequila and a beer.
Together.
Beer. Sure,
there you go.
Beer and shot. Why not?
As you can
What
see,
he's thinking is, here, you don't look like an alcoholic. That's what he's thinking.
Oh no, I think he looks like one. And then
farthest from the truth. But go ahead.
And then this young lady orders something, and then you say, as a conversation starter, hey, my new toilet seats. I just got a thing from Amazon. It's on the way. And then she goes,
Yeah, I'm sure that's what he would do.
Waiter, could I get an Uber? I've got to get out of here. I have a thing.
My God, the way your brain operates.
I know, it's amazing,
Fascinating.
isn't it?
So your new toilet seat, something you want to tell us why?
Well, we were talking because I'm tired of my vacuum cleaner, and Kristi and I were talking about vacuum, and I'm going to order the one she has.
Yeah, you're replacing your vacuum.
I love my
I'm
vacuum.
tired of mine.
And so to enter the conversation, you said, wow, that's really interesting. Hey, my toilet seat's on the way.
Because the other day I mentioned that I broke
about it.
Josh, I love you, but I think he might be right.
Fair enough.
I'm just saying it's kind of a conversation killer, really.
I knew we only had 4 seconds left in the break.
It's kind of a funny thing.
I thought I would. Yes. You know what? I thought I was bringing up a topic that you would enjoy.
You know,
discussing.
I get Josh. I know what he was trying to do.
Okay, sir, I didn't understand.
I hate you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it took just over a year, but about 6 months longer than I had in the pool, but it finally happened.
Oh, you had the under. I would have taken the under too.
Josh now openly hates Tom.
I had the under myself.
Congratulations.
But that was then they said I couldn't play because I couldn't violate. Saturday, September 13th at the Ruoff. Oh, sorry. You ready?
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Hello. There's Jess and Josh and Pat Godwin, Jeff Oskey, Ace Cosby. I'm Chick. Hello, Tom.
I look over there and I see sitting in for Kristi Lee playing the finger bongos. Mm-hmm. It's Jess Hooker, and yes, that is her real name.
It is.
Did they call you Hooker because you won't? No,
that's my name.
Now, we had an interesting story about KFC leaving KY.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Kentucky Fried Chicken is being uprooted from its ancestral home state after its parent company decided to relocate to Texas.
Yum Foods?
Yum Brands, Josh.
Oh, they changed their name, too.
Said the food chain, now known as KFC, launched by Colonel Harlan Sanders, will be moved from Louisville to Plano, Texas.
Anything else you want to guess and make believe you know what you're talking about?
That's my job.
All right.
Political leaders in Kentucky quickly weighed in on the decision.
Governor, we certainly.
Mr. Speaker, I, for one,
Are they going to change it to?
am not going to sleep by the light of a Texas Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Is it going to be TFC?
It may be Kentucky in there somewhere.
Governor Andy Beshear saying, I was disappointed by this decision and believe the company's founder would be too.
Spinning in his grave like a top.
Mr. Beshear said he hopes Yum rethinks moving KFC employees out of Kentucky.
What a great name for a company, though. Yum.
Exclamation point.
Yes.
I wonder if they're going to change the name of the arena.
I don't know.
Yum
I saw Garth Brooks there twice at the Yum
That's
Center.
a great arena.
It is great.
I saw McCartney there, one of the best shows I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
Terrific sound. I was
I think it's
astonished.
KFC. You've got Taco Bell, Pizza Hut. All Yum.
But it's interesting that I'm sure a lot of
tell
folks
me what's
well, I'll tell people who have a half a brain instead.
Okay. Thanks, Tom.
How many people don't even know, because it's been KFC. It hasn't been Kentucky Fried for a long time.
Right.
My kids don't know it as Kentucky Fried Chicken.
They say KFC?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
So,
boy, it's a good product, though, man.
It's
sometimes
real good.
Real terrific.
Sometimes,
man,
nothing else will do.
It hits the spot.
Have you had the bowl?
Sure.
I've had the bowl, but few and far between with the bowl. I like the bowl way too much.
You give me some of those biscuits and some of that gravy. That's all I need.
Yeah, man.
I just need the chicken.
Yeah, just the chicken?
Love it.
I want all
You
of
go
it.
crispy or original recipe?
Original.
Oh, okay.
Hang on. Well, wait a minute. Hold on. You don't eat chicken. You're a vegan.
Talking about the past.
He's had it before.
And by the way, you and I had salmon the other day. I've moved to a Mediterranean diet. So no vegan ball busting anymore.
I did not. I forgot. I didn't notice that. You did have salmon.
Yeah, with you.
He announces everything he's eating about every 5 minutes. How do you not notice that?
I tuned it out. I didn't realize it.
I know it does happen so often.
Love the KFC.
Yep, very good. I hope they stay in Kentucky.
You mean TFC?
What?
Okay.
Do you
I'll
like
never
the
call it
original or the crispy?
I get crispy.
Really?
Yeah, sometimes I'll get the mix.
I do the
I like
mix.
that, yeah.
You know, I like the
They mix the two?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Oh, I feel bad for the children.
That is
an insane thing to say. I like the grilled Kentucky Fried Chicken.
I'm going to read another story.
Grilled.
They have a grill in there?
My less dramatic.
They don't
the grilled
grill.
was tasty.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, there are grills.
No, they artificially do those grill
Of
marks.
course they
There's
do,
no
and it's
way.
really good.
It's actually good.
But it was real good.
Now, since they're moving to Texas, will they do some kind of a promotional thing? We've moved to Texas. Now it's even bigger.
Yep.
Everything's bigger in Texas, including our wings.
Can I tell you why I get the crispy? It's one of the fattest things ever. And a listener wrote in.
It's like triple fat.
And I tried it. And
It's
I went,
amazing.
What you do is you take the crispy skin off of like a breast, and you use that as a sort of taco shell, and you put mashed potatoes, gravy, coleslaw, whatever in it, and you fold it and you eat it.
It's amazing.
Oh my gosh. I'm doing that for lunch.
It's
just the
amazing.
skin.
The Kentucky taco.
Yes.
And now,
ladies and
the
gentlemen,
fattest thing I've ever done.
It's a very fat thing to do.
That does sound absolutely
good.
delicious.
It's really great.
Okay.
A fat man's roll up, I call it.
There you go.
Okay.
An environmental nonprofit is looking for the public's help in naming giant beavers spotted in Chicago.
How big is it?
It's a real big beaver.
All righty.
WGN reports that the remarkably rotund beaver
Giant beaver in Chicago, I'm going Oprah.
was spotted along the Chicago River
I don't like anything from
and has since gone viral on social media. Urban Rivers is now trying to figure out what they should name it.
Hi, I'm Urban Rivers.
A Reddit thread has garnered suggestions, including the Dam Ryan,
Dumb.
Well, that's good.
No, it's not.
Marge, as in large Marge,
Oh.
Hack.
The worst truck accident I ever seen.
Sufan Bevins.
Huh?
I don't get it.
I don't either.
The singer Sufjan Stevens.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah,
Stevens,
there you go.
He has an album called Illinois. It's
He
great.
kills me.
Okay.
Yeah, White Wild World.
That's some
I
of my
love him.
brooding sense.
But I'm with you. I love it so much.
Sigourney Beaver.
Funny.
That's not yet.
Is she from Chicago?
That's my favorite.
I don't know.
She's an LA kid, right?
Dam
dad's-
Aykroyd
Yeah, damn Aykroyd.
Again, the damn thing. They
and
like that.
Lunt.
What?
Lunt.
Oh, but I'm going with Lunt.
L-U-N-T. Lunt.
Why the L, though?
What?
Because you can't say the
train.
C.
The L.
The L train, right?
the
no,
Lunt.
I don't know.
Yeah, but what is it?
I don't understand the joke there.
I don't know what they're getting
I
at.
think they're...
I think it's
Lunt.
Where does the L come from?
I don't know. Sammy Clark, beaver researcher with Urban Rivers, told WGN that while some speculate the animal is pregnant, they're still unsure whether the rodent is male or female.
Oh.
Beaver researcher sounds like a T-shirt you would have saw at Kings Island.
Yeah, for
Or
sure.
on spring break, yeah.
Hey, you want a giant beaver? Your mom. Okay, thanks for that.
I like those kids. I hope I'm in line with those kids.
FBI, friendly beaver inspector.
Lunt.
Yeah, is that as dumb as I think
I
it
don't
is?
know. What is it?
Are they trying to...
It makes no sense. What's the L for?
I don't know.
Why not?
What is the unt for?
Yeah.
Well, that I can. Well,
No, but you what? With
Yeah.
a beaver? What do you?
yeah, that's.
Oh, both slang? Is that what they're getting at?
I don't know. How about Justin Beaver?
That would have worked.
Yeah.
A damn Sandler?
I don't know if either of those necessarily have Chicago connections.
Beeve Arthur?
Keep swinging.
I'm sure
Let's
you're gonna.
see. I'm thinking here. Let's see. Anything with a dam in
Nothing.
it. Madonna?
She's in
Big
Detroit.
Beaver. Yeah, but Big Beaver, I saw that book. It was a
I don't know. I thought it looked fine.
All right.
Looked taut.
real good.
Yeah. Wasn't hanging out.
It's an old book.
You know, that's the only objection.
The fact that it started at her belly button.
Hanging out like a
it
snake.
wormed its way down, a little bit rough.
Hitchhiking naked, nothing wrong with that.
A New Hampshire woman.
Where?
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire.
Alrighty.
Or in America, New Hampshire,
New
but that's
Hampshire.
okay.
This lady was arrested for allegedly contaminating grocery store items with urine.
And that's hot.
And
I mean, why would you?
And then posting videos of the process online.
Pissing on produce.
So was she doing it right from the tap in the store?
Right.
Let's see. Police report that the 23-year-old woman, Ms. Kelly Tedford, posted videos online showing her contaminating food with her urine at the Monadnock Food Co-op.
Monadnock.
No.
She took a leak on the leaks.
I guess.
Oh, nice.
She peed on the peas. She tinkled on the turnips.
Three.
She's got a million of them.
Lucky she didn't poop in the pomegranate.
Oh, man, yeah.
It sounds like the easiest
I don't want to say what she could have done on the shallots.
thing to do would be.
Or on those weird mushrooms.
Does she?
What are they called? Shiite mushrooms? What are they called?
Shiitake.
Oh, shiitake. Yeah, Shiite mushrooms would be religious.
Boy, that's a good.
WMUR reports that the co-op was forced to issue a recall of several organic foods and
There's
destroy
piss
the
on
affected items,
There,
resulting in $1,500 in lost merchandise and cleaning costs.
What's the mental process that makes you want to do that? Is that I mean, clearly it's mental illness. Or
She
something.
was charged with felony criminal mischief.
I want the world to taste me.
And again, but again, did she go into a jar and then walk in there and pour it on there, or did she?
I don't know.
It doesn't say. It says authorities said similar videos dating back as far as 2021 showed the woman contaminating items and surfaces with her urine in Keene and surrounding communities.
I like to think it's freshly squeezed.
How about this,
Jeez,
Tom? Instead of wildly speculate, think for a minute. What would you do? What would your process be if you wanted to pee somewhere in a grocery store?
I would go to a psychiatrist and say, "Can you fix me?"
All right, you're not playing. So
you're not going to.
Guys, it's easier to do it fresh from the spout.
Right. And I think for girls it would be the same.
No, it's
she
not.
can do it.
Depends.
Absolutely.
No, we have to get in position. We have to take our pants all the way down.
I don't think
No,
so.
let us teach you how women pee. Here's what happens.
Of all the things to mansplain, we've hit a new low.
What would be the easiest thing to pee in?
A cup?
A jar?
Yeah.
How about one of those spray bottles? There.
No, that's
That
a
would work.
small. I mean, I guess if you're
You
right
could do
up
that in the
it.
bathroom, then spray the
My
vegetables.
mom used to pee in a spray bottle, and then every time I got on the counter, she'd
She'd spray you with her urine. Boy, you know what? That teaches you a lesson.
Yeah, I learned quick.
Yeah. No more pee, Mommy.
She's out on bail, so.
Is there a picture of her? I know we're always interested in what these freaks look like.
My God, I hope she's not overweight.
Is it a drug look?
No.
It's a hippie look. If she's shopping at a co-op.
Are you looking at her picture right now?
Yeah, just a scary look.
Yeah, like somebody that pees on fruit.
You know, I've got serious issues.
Is it bad?
Overweight.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
Does she look like she would be a good girlfriend to you with this facial hair? Would you guys match?
No, she looks like she is troubled. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she's kind of normal looking, but her eyes say another thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she's got
That's sad.
bat crazy eyes.
You know, like that, I wonder if your mattress is flammable look. You know.
Howie, why don't you go take a nap? I'll be right
I'm assuming she would go in a bucket and then pour it in a jar. But I assume they've also pulled the videos down.
A bucket? That doesn't make any sense. A bucket?
Yeah, exactly.
That's stupid.
Carrying in a bucket to anywhere is nuts.
Yes,
No.
what do you got there, lady?
No, sorry. Since you asked, you would go into a bucket, then you'd get a funnel and put it into your Stanley and then walk in the place and dump it, right?
No.
That would make much more sense. You could walk into a grocery store carrying the ubiquitous Stanley and no one would say anything.
That's true.
I'll bet she peed right on it.
I know. I think so
my
too.
guess.
You think she hopped up on the table, dropped trowel?
How else did they find out?
That's what the video
The
shows.
videos are online.
Presumably, I'm sure the videos have been taken down.
You'd be surprised how high a stream a woman can get going.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's absolutely a thing.
That's definitely how it happened.
But if she did more than one item, it would take some self-control to stop.
Sure. But she wants it. She wants
to touch the radishes.
I don't think we're going to be able to find the videos anymore. I would hope that someone had the decency to take them down.
All I know is I'm going to be washing all my vegetables
I know.
from here on out.
No kidding.
that pre-washed lettuce, I'm not trusting
No.
it. No mo.
And
No mo.
I should be better at washing my vegetables.
Yeah.
I really don't do it.
I don't either.
I'm the self-control that I have.
Mm-hmm. If you didn't have self-control, what would you say?
You wash them in ranch.
No, it would be you have this without self-control. I'd say you have vegetables.
Oh yeah, we missed
Sometimes they show up on pizzas.
What are you supposed to do? You didn't order them, but you're gonna go.
Well, it's.
I forgot that one. That is the joke.
So sorry. I didn't do it, though.
So sorry.
Yeah, I'm glad you didn't do it.
I love vegetables. I just love donuts more.
I love vegetables. I got to get this ranch in my mouth somehow. I can't just squirt
That's your
it
friend right there.
I did that for me.
Miss Jess Hooker is over there at the Silac Insurance News Desk. What else is going on?
A flying car company has announced that its first successful test flight in an urban environment.
Have you seen? You saw this, right, Chick?
I did. It's fascinating.
California-based Aleph Aeronautics released a video of its Model Zero taking off vertically, flying over a parked car, and landing on what appears to be a residential street. The company assured that the test was completely successful without any safety issues.
It's so quiet and it looks so easily flown that it almost looks fake.
Did you notice the dust it was kicking up?
But not what you'd think would be kicking up. There's something about it that didn't look real to me, but I guess.
Yeah, I agree.
Everybody is saying that this is the way that it's going to have to happen, though, the way the technology they use to get this thing in the air.
It's not as cool as like the George Jetson.
No, it's real quiet. Yeah.
The company said its flying car is 100% electric, drivable on public roads, and has vertical takeoff and landing capabilities.
And a top speed of 900 miles an hour.
It has since received just over 3,300 pre-orders through its website.
Yeah, it's like 500,000 a piece or something like that.
Is it really?
I want to say. At least 300,000, I thought. Weird. I saw that.
Are they going to give you an FUI?
I would think.
Nothing can go wrong now.
These got to be self-driving. There's got to be that option. Right?
Yeah, I don't know if you've been outside lately, but we have these things called power lines that are really going to mess this whole flying car thing.
They'll be above
you
that.
Fly around them.
They'll be above.
Oh, yeah, this is weird. You fly around the power lines.
And what if you run out? Your battery runs out.
Ooh. Oh, then you go charge it.
Well,
After you fall out of the sky.
Well, you won't fall right away.
It'll say 50 miles to
That's
empty.
right. And
what if that's wrong?
And there's a safety. You'll float softly to Earth.
I envision the guy tapping the dashboard and the needle that says you've got another 50 miles, rapidly dropping to zero, and then the plummeting begins as you start heading for dear
if
Earth.
anybody in this room is going to forget to charge their flying car,
It'd be me, absolutely. That's why I can't.
He'll have a guy to charge his flying
He won't
car.
have a driver, and so he's not going to have a guy flying his car.
I'm okay on Earth. I'll stay right here. I want to remind everybody we've got
I'm going to go fly a car so I can pee on yours from the air. Yeah, take that.
A lot of hostility.
Oh yeah.
But so now I want to remind you, we have a little survey up and running right now. Go to bobandtom.com/survey. It's that simple. And help us out, answer some questions. By the way, Jess, is today or tomorrow the last day for these T-shirts?
Tomorrow is the last day.
Okay, we did a special shirt to raise funds when we were on a little trip to Iowa for the Stead Family Children's Hospital. We sold a ton of them. I don't have a number yet, but I know it's in the thousands of dollars. And some of those are here, so we can ship them off to you if you'd like one. Also, we have a couple of other Bob and Tom items available. Just go to bobandtom.com, and you'll can click around and get those shirts. One more day, I guess, for those today and tomorrow. Right now, the Bob and Tom Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. BetterHelp is all about accessing therapy, working on your own mental health. Maybe you have issues with, I don't know, dating, your marriage or friendship, whatever it might be. You can get great counsel from a therapist. And what BetterHelp is all about is maybe getting rid of some of the walls that were keeping you from going to see a therapist, because the therapy's done online. So it can be just as profound and just as helpful for you, but a little bit easier to access because the therapy's done online. You go online, you fill out a questionnaire, you'll be matched with a therapist. There are some 30,000 plus credentialed therapists right now that are using this program, and over 5 million people that are actually accessing therapy through BetterHelp. See what I'm talking about, and work on yourself a little bit. Discover the green flags in your life, things that'll make you move forward. Visit BetterHelp.com/BT Show today. The /BT Show part will get 10% off your first month. It's BetterHelp, H-E-L-P, BetterHelp.com/BT Show. The therapy is done online. So you can have the camera on like it's a Zoom call. You can do it like a phone call. You could do it texting back and forth. It's up to you. And you can do it wherever it's convenient for you. This is about convenience and flexibility, and at the same time about working on yourself and getting some therapy. So see what I'm talking about. BetterHelp.com/BT Show. Coming up, it's an important lesson every day in history, including some important events, and including Beatles news, wrestling news, comedy news, and even football news for Chick. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Slide guitar. I wrote a song a long time ago called The Lifelong Tiger Fan Blues. I know the Cubs have issues, but the Tigers have had for a long time. And I wrote it when we were like 0 for 19 years. And then we got good in 2006. But then this particular season, 2010 here, we were great. And then we, went off the cliff. So I rewrote it about a week ago.
I've been a baseball fan since I was a little boy. I had a bedroom full of little baseball toys, batting a ball and a Wilson glove. Yeah, me and the national pastime, we was oh so in love. Every opening day, I still get that itch. I can hardly wait for that very first pitch. All my hopes and dreams all in place. I get visions of my Tigers in a pennant race. Win or lose, I got a lifelong Tiger fan blues. 2006, we made it all the way to the fabled Fall Classic, only get a St. Louis whooping and our Detroit ass kicked. 2009, we was tied with the Twins. We had to go to Minnesota to lose it again. In 2010, started off with a bang. We was leading the league in everything. Hang on.
It's for you.
Oh, but come the All-Star break, our season's done. Our goose is cooked, oh, they're setting our sun. Win or lose, I get a lifelong Tiger fan blues. Bring back K-Line, Bring back cash. Bring back Greenberg and all them homers he'd smash. Mickey Cochran, Schoolboy Rowe, Ty Cobb and Rocky Colavito. Win or lose, got a lifelong Tiger fan blues. And this is the rewrite. First Samaya broke his arm, then Inge broke his hand while Mags was breaking his foot, Gian was pulling his ham. Half of our roster was MIA, now half of Toledo's been called up to play. I don't believe in fate, I don't believe in signs, and waiting on your destiny's a waste of time. But how the hell else can we possibly explain Armando Galarraga's imperfect game? Win or lose, got a lifelong Tiger fan blues. Life ain't fair, nice guys finish last. You can't have a future if you don't have a past. Yet still I hope, still I pray, another World Series gonna come my way. But folks, mark my words and learn this lesson. Cut your losses and count your blessings. Or just like me, you're gonna end up crying while spending Sunday afternoons with the Detroit Lions. I got a lifelong Tiger fan blues.
That's great.
Oh, there's some frustration there.
Jeff Daniels.
The imperfect game.
Buckeye fans, Ohio State Buckeyes celebrate the victory. If you're still basking in the glow of Ohio State's win and the college football championships, we've got something special just for you. It's a full-sized, officially licensed college football playoff national championship football, priced at just $129.95. Available only at Nyco Sports. Call 800-345-2868 or go online at nycosports.com. That's NIKCO sports.com.
Joe DeRosa is sitting in with us right now. Joe, what else is going on in your life? What about your personal background? Big family, small background, a small family? What?
I'm in a relatively small family that I was adopted into. Yes.
Interesting.
And I know what...
You were adopted into the DeRosa family?
Yes, I was. And I know what everybody is wondering, because I always, did you ever look for your real parents?
Yeah.
That's what everybody wants to know. Did you ever... I saw that on Maury. Did you ever try to find your real parents? No, I pretty much took the hint, actually.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. When they abandoned me, I was like, that's the end of that.
Probably no sense in looking for him. Really, I got you. Okay.
Really?
I'm sure there's a lot of
dropping
a
dime on
mom and dad. A lot of gold comedy down this road.
Yeah. And now I have a very, my mother was very overprotective through my whole life, and but she's very involved in my life, and she calls me almost every day, and holds me hostage on the phone for hours on end. While she's at this age where she just holds me on the phone and just asks me all these really annoying questions, and she won't let me hang up. And
Monday, June 22nd. Details on all these shows posted at Q95.com. Chick McGee.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. There's Jess Hooker at the Silac Insurance News Desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
There's Jeff Oskey. Josh Arnold's here.
Hello.
Hello, Ace Cosby. I'm Chick. We're in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Tom?
Wow. We were discussing this thing where the KFC is apparently moving out of Kentucky.
To Plano, Texas.
Moving to Texas.
Plano, Texas.
And a fair question, will the Yum Center remain the Yum Center?
I can't imagine they'd continue to bid on that the naming rights to that place if they're not there.
Well, but there's a lot of places that are named after companies that aren't located in the city.
Right.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are we speaking logic? Does that bother you?
No, just teasing.
Right.
Wow, that was really a mean.
I like
Just because they moved to Texas, they can still call it Yum, and they can still sponsor a venue.
Do you guys remember
That doesn't happen a lot.
You remember the episode?
Really?
When I was a kid, can you remember things that terrified you? There was an episode of the Little Rascals where they had the guy going, yum, yum, eat 'em up. Do you remember that?
No, I don't.
Of course not.
It was terrifying.
Was it like a?
It was terrifying.
100 years ago.
It
What was
was
Yum
100
Yum Eat 'em Up?
It was this guy running around.
You shouldn't go into it.
He was going to
I
eat the
wanna
kid.
know.
It was 80 years ago.
Who cares? What was it?
No, but it was replayed for little kids. It was really scary.
It was like a scary neighborhood guy that would.
No, it was like
a tribal man.
like the wild man from
It was
Borneo
like
or
an
something.
Unga Bunga man.
Right.
And with a bone in his nose.
It was terrifying.
The whole thing.
They should never show that.
I'm so glad I.
This is all your fault somehow.
Yeah, it was a terrifying episode.
That sounds
I
like
thought
it.
like the Yum Yum Eat 'em Up guy was like the guy who went around the neighborhood in like the white panel van.
The actor, I know.
Scary.
Well, that's just as scary.
The actor was a famous boxer, actually, in that episode. So. Anyway, just terrifying. Time now to review many famous things in the world.
Time now to review many famous things.
That really was damaging to me watching that.
I can tell. February 25, Tom. We're almost to daylight savings time. Only another, 10 days?
1793.
Mark down for 1800. Yeah.
The first United States government cabinet meeting held where?
In the kitchen.
Yes.
That's what
a good guess.
Cabinet.
Very good.
Kitchen cabinet.
It was held at George Washington's house.
In the kitchen.
I've always wondered, did they call it a cabinet meeting because they were just sitting around in the cabinets? And
Maybe. Chuck might be onto something here.
I think I am, actually.
I
think
guess
they called George Washington G-Dub?
I hope so.
I bet they did. G-Dub! Yo, yo, yo! No?
Yeah, of course.
Probably not.
Yeah, do they even call him that in Hamilton, the stage play? I doubt it. Let's see. How about this one? You'll know this one, Chick McGee. 1964, Muhammad Ali, TKO.
He won. Sonny
Liston.
Miami Beach, yeah.
Was he wasn't Muhammad Ali yet, though, was
No,
he?
it was Cassius Clay. Yep, you're right.
Okay.
Great movie about that night.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I like that.
I don't know why it came and went so quick, but it is a good movie.
Yeah, it was during COVID, so it kind of they put it on streaming.
What's it called?
Boy, I forget
I want to say One Night in Miami.
I think something like that. Yeah. Yeah. And
Because wasn't Jackie Robinson there and a bunch
Sam
of famous
Cooke, I believe, and
it was very interesting what happened.
Malcolm X.
Wow.
I have something for you, Tom. Hang on.
Boy.
Terrifying. When you're a little kid, they shouldn't show that. In 1969, the Beatles did what, Pat Godwin?
Well, they recorded Abbey Road.
That's
They also-
correct.
let's see.
They recorded Abbey Road.
There are some good songs on that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Every song is good except Octopus's.
Isn't Lucinda Williams covering all of that whole album right now? Or
No,
she did?
she's doing a lot of Beatles stuff.
You're exactly right. I am.
So down me down.
She's very boozy sounding.
Yeah.
Wow. Does she do Hot for Teacher? Is that one
Down
of
the
Okay, sorry.
road. And then she got the gravel road.
I remember this, but I don't remember much about it. There was a news story. This is in 2018. China banned the letter N.
Really?
Which makes it hard to sing certain songs.
Makes it hard to say China.
Yeah.
Makes it impossible.
Well, but I mean, we the N word. They just did away with the N letter. Forget it.
Try singing the Batman theme without an N.
There's that.
Batman. Or that
You can stop
goodbye.
that anytime.
You can't go na anymore.
There you go. What a weird thing. Well, I guess they brought the letter back. Happy birthday, George Harrison. Famously in the birthing room.
Was he a Beatle?
When in the birthing room, his mom said, "Hey, here comes the son," and then
Oh my God!
that'd be a
That
good,
is so bad.
good idea. Good idea for a song. The inventor of the felt tip pen, Ric Flair, born in this state.
Aren't you ashamed?
1949.
Remember the Bic banana? Remember the Bic banana?
Short-lived.
The Bic. A banana.
Was it curvy?
No, it was just a yellow pen.
Oh.
An ink pen, and they called it the Bic banana.
Okay, this is for you,
Hilarious.
Ms. Hooker. 1965, this guy was born. Real name Scott Thompson. Who is it?
A real name Scott
There's
Thompson,
two of them.
1964.
What year?
65.
65.
He's been in here
He's been in here
several times.
Vegas resident.
Oh, Carrot Top.
Yes. Very good. Very funny, by the way.
Yeah.
A really funny show. If you get a chance, his show is terrific.
Yeah, if you like props.
Well, if you don't like feeling funny and laughing, then don't go see it. If you enjoy some great laughs unexpectedly from some objects,
There's an arm on a bike.
Oh God, it's unbelievable.
I like that bit.
He's a good friend of mine.
He is?
It's so funny.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Does he know that?
1960s.
Everybody today is beating me up.
1966, Taya Leone.
Stop running.
Sure, the ex-Mrs. Duchovny.
Real hot. Yeah.
Yes, excellent.
Didn't she play The Good Wife or the Madam Secretary?
Yeah.
Or
Yep, all those.
something.
And then, I like this guy, Sean Astin.
The
Yeah, I do too.
The whore from Cincinnati. That's what it was.
Sean Astin, Rudy, Goonies.
Oh, yeah, he's fun.
Lord of the Rings.
Really,
Stranger Things.
really fat kid.
Patty Duke's boy.
Yeah.
That's right.
Got real fat.
Did you know John Astin? Frank Gorshin only played the Riddler for one season, and then John Astin took over?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Isn't that something?
It seems like Frank Gorshin did it longer than
It does.
John Astin still alive, right?
I think so.
Well, as we're
We got to get him in.
And he was, of course, the teacher and the dance at the gym in the original West Side Story. We all remember that. Not to mention Mr. Adams. Did you know that? John Astin, absolutely.
The length of the show should be based on the content we're putting out.
Okay, thank you very much.
They should have ended at 8:15.
Okay.
What a mess.
Tomorrow, more beard stuff. Josh is going to surprise us with the next phase of the
What
beard.
is that? Oh, you can't. Don't tell us. Just let him. Just walk in.
I can't wait. Be sure to check out the beard. Look at our various social media platform things, and you'll see Josh's face.
Platform things.
It's the thing and the O'Reilly and the auto parts. And this is the Bob and Tom Show.